Hey everybody, welcome back to another rendition of Mirma special event, the fall of Chad Zumach. And how steep has that fall been for this guy in the past, what was it, 24, 48 hours?
Yeah, a lot has changed in the Zumock world. In I don't know, not for the best, in at least in my opinion. But we'll definitely bloviate on that. But yeah, a lot has changed, and yeah, it'll be fun to dissect what's going on with Chad.
Yeah, and like I just want to start off the bat by apologizing to everyone watching and who watched the last episode with Chad Zumach. I didn't know how intense and or dire the circumstances was with that man with regarding super tips and his involvement with Melton and his refusal and his I would say backtracking on what he truly believes in as a man and willing to bend the knee to these people. So basically, I didn't understand how bad his cuckery was until today. And Dan was more than polite enough to educate me on these things because I know Dan, you and Chad have some history together where you tried helping him out, trying to help build a show in the proper way, and he kind of just blew that off as just nonsense. But now looking back, hey, maybe he should have maybe took a fucking hint.
Yeah, and thanks. First off, Lil Mir, thanks for having me on. Good to be back. And this is a topic that pretty much, if anybody reached out and said, when you reached out and say, "Hey, you want to come on and talk about Chad?" I'm like, "Yeah, I can find an hour of my time
Right.
to talk about Chad." One of my favorite topics. In fact, I have a special announcement. So with my show, I've been trying to, and you probably don't watch, but that's cool. But
Yeah.
every week I've been trying to get more highbrow. I've been doing interviews with some, people. Well, I don't know if I'd call it highbrow, but I had Michael Ray Bauer. I've had
Fuck
Ashley
yeah.
Cummings. I've had some different, kind of people that have been interesting interviews, really cool people.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been trying to kind of like, elevate the dialogue and the discourse, at least like be more professional, almost like a Joe Rogan-y kind of thing, even though I'm
Right.
not trying to be Joe Rogan.
Right.
I got to say, in the last 24 to 48 hours, now I'm feeling that the pendulum is swinging back a little bit. I think I have to talk about Chad every week now. I think I
Yeah.
have to like at least carve out 30 minutes a week to just talk about Chad. And so it starts today. So this is the first run at it, really. I think Chad is going to be going forward one of the funniest people to follow in this whole world because it's just, I mean, it's like fucking clown college watching this guy do his
Yeah.
thing. So, but anyway, we already got people asking about the topic we won't talk about.
No, we will not.
But so with Chad, here's the thing about Chad. Here's what everybody needs to know. So if you don't know anything about Chad Zumach, if you just sort of know that he's, got a podcast and he's on MLC, what you need to know about Chad is he is a 50-year-old. I don't even call him washed up comedian because he never really like got to like a level where he was really all that respected in the comedy community. But
Right.
he's a working comedian.
Right. He's just a working class, blue collar kind of comedian kind of guy.
Correct. Doing gigs, whatever.
Right.
And over the last couple of years, he's really leaned into the podcast streaming thing, which is great. And he's had a modicum of success with it. Although I would say that his success is a little more in his mind. He's done a lot better than he thinks he
I
has.
think it stems from other people, not just how he's been put into like circumstances of what they find is funny. He's like a circumstantial funny person. He's in the right place at the right time. It's not he's developing it. He's just in that right place.
Yeah, I would agree, and I think he's better as like a sidekick to like a Kevin Brennan or somebody. And
yeah,
we could talk about his show, and he's rebranding his show, so that's a whole big thing. But
yeah, I heard about that. Yeah,
yeah, so he's getting away. We called it Kumia's Cox. Now it's, hey David. Now it's going to be Chad Zumach versus the world, or some name that he's still concocting to come up with to rebrand. But the thing that you really need to know about Chad is he has built his brand. So everybody has a brand, right? Lil Mir, you've got your brand. David, you got your brand. I've got my brand that I'm trying to cultivate. Chad's brand was authenticity, integrity. I'm fighting it's me, me, and get on my side. You're either with me or against me. And all these other people are cucks and they're grifters and they're pieces of shit and they don't have any morals or whatsoever. But I'm the voice of reason. I'm the guy that you can support. I'm the the people's champ, basically, is what Chad was trying to do.
Yeah.
The last 24 to 48 hours, that's all out the fucking door. He is he's a grifter. He's a sellout. Everything he says is lies. He doesn't stand for anything. He has no integrity. There's two types of people that do this. People that have integrity and do what they say and are who they are and are genuine, and then other people that put on a facade and just do it so that they can get money and get, you know, whatever they're looking for, attention, revenue, whatever it's looking for. Chad is the latter of those. Chad has no integrity. He threw it all out the door. And that's what we learned in the last 24 to 48 hours. And really, since basically you interviewed him, he basically took that integrity and just threw it out into the trash.
Hey, David, work on your audio, man. You can hear me talking through your shit, man. So, like what you just said right there, there's a difference between integrity of people who really stand for their, you know, what they believe in, and then people who are willing to sell themselves out for the, you know, the top dollar or whatnot have you. And truly, at the end of the day, as a fan and just as somebody who really, you know, just someone not you look up to, but you can just genuinely enjoy. It's really hard to do that, and you kind of destroy your credibility. You just ruin who you are as an entertainer and as somebody who people want to look for entertainment towards. You know, because once you lose that credibility, you're fucked. And I've heard that's like a big thing going on right now with him. He's kind of doing a crash course. He's kind of freaking out. He's got all these things going on. He's trying to rebrand himself. And always remember this: when someone tries to rebrand themselves already so deep into their career, that's a outlaying a lot. That's what do you call it? I forgot the terminology for it, but that's a what do you call it? A reason to believe that person's truly struggling and they're actually having a true issue in what's happening around them right now. So I would pay attention to that, because I think Chad might be going on a spiral right now, especially with, like you said, that rebranding aspect.
Well, but Dan, here's the thing about it is that and this is not just being like whatever we're talking about, these stupid podcasts or whatever. It's like myself and Chow actually really liked Chad. Like, we were friends with him, you know? Mm-hmm. And I gave him like all kinds of, when he was doing the whole Stuttering John thing, I said, dude, you don't talk about people's kids, right? Number one. And I said, number two, John is petty. We know the way he is. He's going to like strike your channel. He's going to do this. He's going to do that. So stop doing it. And he didn't. And then his Patreon was gone. And then Chow sent us a screenshot of something he sent to Chad that was like, and this is like serious. This is not like just like goofing around stuff. Like, he was like, Chad, you need a backup plan in case everything goes south. And he just didn't, you know, and you tell like Chow was sending that. I know a lot of people think Chow is this ultimate troll, but I can tell you, because we have a group chat, like Chow is like the nicest guy in the world. Like, he's totally have your back if you're his friend. And like, he told Chad all the stuff and he just didn't listen. And I think like this is like a deeper psychological issue. Like, he's probably Chad, because you know, his issues with his parents, all this stuff. He's like self-destructive. He's just like blowing him. Every time he has success, he's going to blow himself up. Like, that's basically what's kind of going on, right? So I know I hate to be so serious, because we're just going to rip and goof on these guys.
Well, no, I don't want to just rip and goof. I kind of want to get serious though with this. Like, there is some true underlining issues with this person at this point, where he's willing to blow up his internet presence and his online community of podcasting just for what what would you even say, super tips, or just him just trying to save face?
Well, it's so obvious. What happened was one of Melton's trolls did that thing with the VPN where they clicked on his account a million times, and then it had that problem. And then they wanted him to go beg back to Melton to do super tips, and he totally, it's like so obvious. It's not even like a thing. And then 2 days later, Melton's like, you're an idiot. I'm not going to do anything with you. And it's like, well, how could you not see that coming? You know, it's like if a freight train's coming at you at, 10 miles per hour, like slow, like you can see it coming, you know.
What do you think about that, Dan, honestly, with what Melton said about that shit?
Well, I think one thing that Chad, and you were talking about Chow giving him advice, and I had sort of reached out, and by the way, I learned my lesson. I will no more unsolicited advice.
No more bitchiness, right?
Yeah, fuck that. I agree.
I'm not gonna be a bitch anymore. No more advice. If people want advice, you can reach out to me, and I'll.
Dan, I need advice, bro.
No more advice, and also no more, people that are like, drinking and doing like, dude. I'm not gonna worry about fucking people's proclivities. You do you. But anyway, and I agree with everything David said about Chow. I've talked to Chow a bunch. Yeah, Chow has a little like we're all mischievous characters.
Yeah,
I mean, every one of us has a little bit of a mischief streak in us. But I think Chow was actually really trying to get Chad do some ideas. Here's the thing that I've learned about Chad in the last year, and I think some of you guys may have picked this up. He number one, he doesn't want to put in the effort. He wants everything to come to him and have it be easy, and then just that then the money just rolls in, and you turn on the super chat machine, and you don't have to put in any effort or work. All of these guys, and say what you will about Melton and Carl and people that do, and you may not like them, you may not. They treat it like a business. They diversify what they're doing. They've got different revenue streams. They manage risk, so they don't put themselves in situations where they could lose that revenue stream. And they're always trying to evolve and get better and try to find ways to kind of build their audience and do that. Chad just kind of goes through the motions. He's got his little stock things that he does. He reaches out and asks for advice all the time. He does polls every day. Should I do a show today? What, like he's very unsure and insecure about everything.
I hate that crap
every day, every fucking day.
Yeah, it's gay, dude.
It's so gay. And then you saw that he did an event, or they were going to do an event in Atlantic City with Kevin Brennan, and then Win by Two was going to do stuff with it. And Chad was the one that was setting up the ticket sale.
It was like a disaster.
It was a fucking disaster because he didn't do anything. He put in zero effort. He delegated it to other people or hoped that it would get done. And he kept saying, oh, it's 3 weeks away. No worry about it. Everything's cool. And really, it was just a way for him to just get a plane ticket out to the East Coast so he could hang out with Florentine or whoever for the Super Bowl. Like he didn't want to put in any effort. He doesn't have any. And you guys are talking about like, where does this stem from? I think he's got some weird PTSD, childhood abandonment shit going on, because
totally
there's just something psychologically wrong. He's a fucking pathological liar. I mean, this guy can't go 10 minutes without telling a lie. Like you try to pin him down on anything, he lies to your face. That's why. And you guys said you guys like Chad. I like Chad. I would have a beer. I don't hate Chad. I would have a beer with him. He seems like a cool guy to hang out with.
Everyone tells me when you hang with him, he's like the nicest guy too.
It's probably like Stuttering John. Like you enjoy hanging out with him. You have a beer
he'd be
with
fun
him.
to party with. But then it's afterwards. It's like, nah.
Yeah, we should get personal, start doing shit. Yeah,
people lie to my fucking face and piss on me and tell me it's raining. Like I don't want to deal with people like that. I don't want people like that in my life. So that's kind of why I've turned a little bit on Chad. And any trolling that I've done personally to Chad, it's been so low key and nothing.
It's like a gimmick, right?
Yeah, it's just goofy. Like it's not even like serious. I'm not talking about his. I mean, there's a lot of things you could go at Chad. I mean, Google his arrest records and pull that out.
I told him right before all this stuff happened that like Doug Stanhope is.
Sorry, I had to put that up there. That was funny.
Who said? So what did it say? I couldn't see.
Someone's roasting you, bro. Coach Garrett said, "Imagine partying with ATP."
It'd be fun, man. So
yeah, Bahamas.
I got some Colombian girls coming. It's gonna be fun. Anyhow, so whatever. It's but anyhow, because I told Chad, because I'm a big Doug Stanhope fan, right? And he's doing a day drinking thing November 1st in Tampa. I said, Chad, let's fucking go. Let's have some fun. And I would still do it with him now. Like whatever. That's just like a day to party and do whatever. So But yeah, I can't handle the pathological lying and just, I don't know, when you're around self-destructive people like that, it never works out well too, because it's, they're going to just like bury themselves in the end. And like, and it's like, Chad did this, by the way, when he was on the radio in Cleveland, right? He had a good radio gig. He was making like 6 figures, and he was making like, this is before all the inflation in the last few years. He was making 6 figures when it meant something, and then he got drunk, whatever, ran his car into a tree or something. I don't know. I can't remember exactly what it was, but
I mean, that's just everyone does that once in a while.
Yeah, sure.
Who amongst us has it got a little wasted?
I know, dude. I remember one or two times I've almost crashed my car hammered. I remember those times. I can't blame him on that.
It was a company car, right? It was the radio station's
car.
Yeah,
that's fun. That's fun.
Yeah, that's not good.
You can do it to your own car, fine, right? So
it's my own car. But
so.
No, but I mean. Here's the biggest thing, and I know you guys are too old. I mean, Dan, you're probably you're early. David,
I'm 47.
Okay, there you go. 47. I'm watching this. I remember watching Chad and all these guys, and I was like 20 years old, and I was like, holy fuck, you're more receptive to people to you manipulate what you believe. You're a very young person, Chad was, and then I had him on the show, the interview that was like 2 years ago, and so it meant a lot, man. Show. And then just over time, watching him deteriorate into the being he is now, and to his fan base. Because I remember he was pulling 400 fans, 500 fans a fucking show. I was there for that. I remember, like, he had a Murday episode.
Not even like faking the numbers or anything. Like, he was legit getting hundreds
he was
people,
legit getting like 500 fucking people. I remember he had Murday. Do you remember that, David?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, when I gave him all that money, he was like, dude, yeah, that was funny as fuck. But anyway, I remember he was pulling fucking numbers. He was true to his fan base, being a mud shark, doing all the shit he was, what he said he was. And then it slowly deteriorated as he slowly started to show his true colors as a grifter. As someone who doesn't actually truly care about his fan base and being authentic, but someone towards the money. And I think that really ticks off a lot of people. And it just makes me sad to watch somebody who I've not looked up to, but who I've admired to some extent as just an entertainer. I'm not going to like admire my own personal life, but as an entertainer, I'm like, oh, I enjoy that guy. He's funny as hell. He's a good person. He's a good guy.
Like, comedians are all screwed up. Like, I love Sam Kinison, but like as a person, he was a disaster. So
right. But I mean, you still have to have some decent qualities about you though towards your fans. So you continuously to still have your fan base still back you up. Am I wrong? Or am I right? You still need your fans to fucking pay your bills and shit.
Well, so when he was on our show, he pissed me off so much. He was sitting so just so you know, Dan, I sent Chad $100, and I'd already sent him 25 a few days earlier in a PayPal. Just when all this stuff happened, when he got rid of whatever. So and then Mir sent him 50. So we sent him $150, and he's sitting there looking at his fucking phone the whole show, like totally disinterested.
Oh, was this last week when he came?
No, it was like literally legitly like a day ago. Yeah.
Okay. I was so angry. I was like, I wrote Mir after the show. I was like, F that was bullshit. Like after the show, I was annoyed as hell.
If you pay someone to come on the show, there's an expectation of put your fucking phone down, engaged. Be in the moment, like be in, like you're on the clock, like this is a working gig. Like, would you go to fucking Magoobies or whatever, and you're getting paid for a gig, and you go up on stage, you're like, hey, just hold on with this joke. I'm just gonna I gotta text somebody right now. Like, no, put your fucking phone down, dude. Get in the moment. Listen, eyes forward, Chad. And otherwise, like, what the fuck are you doing, man?
And one thing about Mir and I, we can tell you, we have no problem with Steel Toe, Aaron, because when he comes on the show, Aaron is like great. He's like funny. He's like totally engaged.
Yep.
Yeah, he goofs around like he would. It's just like he stays longer than he has to. So you can. I know whatever people can have their problems with him, but like as just a guest on the show, we have no problem with him at all. Right?
Steel Toe, people bag on him, but he's actually kind of professional. Like you may not like him. You may think he's a fucking goofball,
and he is kind of a grifter, but whatever. They all are. Yeah. So.
But he looks like he's trying to do the radio thing. He seems like he's showing up and going through it and putting in the effort. Chad does not want to put in effort. Chad wants it. If you guys have ever watched the Chad show, and I know he's doing the rebrand, so
I can't watch it, dude. Tell me about that. Tell me about the rebrand show.
Okay. Well, first off, before the rebrand, he was doing this Cumius Cucks thing. And
we know the Cumius Cucks.
Yeah, so you guys know the Cumius Cucks.
Sure.
But if you watch a Chad episode, and now that he doesn't have the memberships, you probably can go back and watch all of them.
Okay.
And there's a lot of little weird things, like he would put on the members only if it didn't get 1,000 views, and you could look on Playboard how much he made. That's why he got mad at me. He got mad at me because, and I don't know if I told this story. If I didn't, I'll tell.
No, I've not heard this story before.
Okay, so this is really the nexus of Chad hating my guts, and it's the silliest little thing, but this is exactly what happened.
Okay.
Chad came on my show about a year ago, and he actually was a really nice guest. And my co-host Deb has gone to see him in person and met him before, so they're like friendly. And He came on, he did like 20, 30 minutes. He was cool before like a show or whatever. It was great. And then, but I'm also, this is part of why I don't want to do super tips, is I don't want to be like in business with anybody, because I got to call out bullshit. Like, I'm not one of these shows that I'm just going to sit there and fucking laugh and go along with it. Like, I'm going to call out how I see it. And I could, and sometimes I'm going to disagree. And that's just the way I am. I'm not a fucking, just nod my head and laugh along.
You're not a yes man.
I'm not a yes man. That's not the show. That's not what I ever want to do. That's not why I'm doing this. But Chad is very much about, you're either team Chad, you're either for Chad or you're against him. You're either team Chad or, if you support someone that
Kevin's like that too, just so you know. They're all like,
yes. Kevin, it's a Kevin thing too.
Yeah, but let him go. Yeah, go ahead.
So anyway,
no, you're good. You're good.
So Chad was having he did his redemption arc, the Chad redemption arc late last year, and he was getting tons of money and it was rolling in, and he got all high on the hog, and then the money started falling off, and it fell off for a lot of people. Like the economy's not great, and the Dabbleverse was kind of down on all these shows. Everybody's money's down. There's this site Playboard that you can go on, and I always joke I go there for the articles, but Playboard, and it shows in real time how much people have made in super chats. It doesn't tell memberships or super tips or anything, but it tells you how much you made on YouTube super chats. And Chad is very much like about how much money, and he was getting like, just like he is now, sort of spiraling, being very panicky about the money drying up for him. And he was doing a show. He was doing his regular daily show, which he does the same fucking audio drops every time. He does the same setups. It's like 75% filler. So we'll see if he's going to keep doing the filler. It's he does that a million times. It's fucking.
He was doing that on our show when we were. Remember?
He'll go on other shows. By the way, I won't do it again. But isn't that annoying when somebody comes on your show and they're like doing like?
Yeah, I was like, all right.
Yeah, it's the most fucking obnoxious thing. So he'll do that. He loves his roadcaster. But anyway, he was doing a show. He was about an hour in. And he does the show like midday on the weekdays. I'm working. I have a regular job. So every once in a while, I'll check in on a coffee break. I just kind of put it on. And I looked on Playboard, and he didn't make a lot. So I went on.
How much did he make?
Oh, I'll tell you 1 second. Yeah. So I like to do these $2 super chats. That's kind of what I'm known for. These like pithy little $2 super chats. And they're great because you can only do 50 characters. So you really have to condense down and be really tight with what you're saying and really to the point. So I did a $2 super chat. It was something along the lines of, "Hey Chad, I'm a little late to the show. How are the supers going so far?" And he at that point, over an hour into the show, he had made $7. $7.
We can buy coffee at Starbucks.
But ever since then, he's received like that $2 super chat was what basically ruined the relationship with Chad, and now he hates me. And so it was all because I dared to call out that he only made $7.
But I have a question, because you're talking about super tips. Like that AI stuff is lame to me. I can't stand it. The voices?
I like it though. I like the voices, but I mean, within reason, like people agree. Garbage. I think it's funny. I don't know. I'm younger than you though, bro, by like 20 years. I don't know, but
I can't stand it. So I think it's just stupid. It's like
you admire Chas as Ashley Cummings.
Is she talking to me?
I don't know who she's talking to. Ashley, do you want the link? Do you want who?
Ashley, if you want to jump on, do it, man.
Yeah, come on, Ashley.
Yeah, you're talking crazy shit in the chat here. I'll send her the link right now. I got her private text. I
have her number too, so I talk to her once in a while.
Yeah, everyone's got her number.
Okay.
No. She's probably going to get paid though, little beer. You might have to.
What's up?
You might have to send her a Venmo now that she's got Venmo set up.
Oh, is she charging money now? Is that what she's doing now? She's trying to charge people money for shit.
Hey Amir, you want to do the first clip? Let's do the first chat clip.
Yeah. Let's look at these clips.
Yeah, I got some funny clips. So
okay, yeah, let's do it.
Okay. 1 second.
Yeah, I know you're old.
What we're gonna look at is the one with Chad. Okay.
Yeah, just sending in, man.
It's right on. You see it right there?
Yeah, there it is. Here we go.
Okay, this one is
full screen it yet.
Now tell this dumb cunt.
I'm not using their voices. No.
KB,
Nope.
tell Chad to take your voice over. KB, tell Chad to take your voice off his super tips. Yeah, Chad, I'll sue you. I'll sue everybody.
Is yours up there? If it is, is yours up there? If it is, is yours up there? If it is.
Show me the numbers. Get lost, you dumb fucking whore. Go suck dick on OnlyFans for some money. Ask your sister for money. She's rich, right? Fucking idiot.
Is yours up there? If it is.
Drag it up, Chad. No, a little down. No, up again. Okay, a little to the right. Now to the left. Now tell this dumb cunt to fuck off.
Is yours up there? If it is.
What do you call a woman who charges men to sleep in their bed?
Is yours up there? If it is.
Chad Zumach, please get this woman.
And so you can see, like, there's a million of these super tips.
There was at least a dozen Kevin super tips. So him saying, "Oh wait, you were up there? I didn't know it."
I didn't know. And by the way, the thing,
$800 off these.
And here's the thing about it, where this is where Melton, is a retard. He thinks that because, like, oh, it's not Kevin's, like, name is not up there, that, like, he can keep doing this. You can't, dude. You can't use people's images and their voices and their likeness without permission. My dad's was a prosecutor and lawyer. He was a prosecutor, and now he's a judge. And it's like, you can't do this. Like, it's like totally ridiculous what he's doing. And it is opening himself up to all kinds of legal liability, right? So it's like, he thinks it's just because, oh, now the it's a picture of Kevin there and the voice, because it's not Kevin Brennan's name next to it, that somehow he's not liable. Like, you have to get the written permission, and then you'd probably have to tell Kevin, hey, I'm going to give you 20%, I'm going to give you 30%, something like this. And I've told Kevin, you should just sue him, right? Because he's probably made $100,000.
At least a cease and desist or something.
No, not even the cease and desist. You could sue him for the back revenue. Say, you made like $100,000 off my name without my permission.
Right, but
so
well, let's go back though into what Chad's going on though with that. I know that's a whole other topic. That's a whole other topic. That's a whole other topic we can get into. But let's focus on Chad though. So you see Chad there, obviously. I would say, lying to Kevin's face, basically right in front of him. His pay pig, Chad's pay pig. He's lying to his own pay pig right to his face. And I heard through the grapevine or whatever through X that he was banned from MLC for a minute.
Yeah.
Like,
so do we have a clip of that, of him being actually like told, hey, like, you're done?
No, just one of their stupid fallouts, and then he just stopped doing the show. I don't have that. Sorry, man. You know,
okay.
We just stopped sending them the link for like a month or two. So it really wasn't like a blow up per se. There was some, every once in a while they'd talk about each other, but it was nothing really. There's not anything salacious. It's Kevin does this. So Kevin, his whole thing is he wants yes men and stooges that he brings on, and you've got to be on Team Kevin. And like, he doesn't want people that are gonna.
Oh yeah, I know this. Yeah,
you know that whole thing. And so
I've been around.
But he also loves to manipulate people, especially Chad, because Chad needs a daddy. That's the thing with Chad. Chad has this separation thing.
Daddy issues.
Chad needs a real daddy. Yeah, I know he does. His last one beat his ass almost to death, so he needs a real one who's gonna nurture him.
You need someone who can suck off the tit of, and in this case now it's Melton for the super tips. He needs someone. So there's all these people. I mean, you could talk all the people. He name drops all the time. Do you know how he has his apartment in Tampa? Do you know where he got the apartment?
It's a guy who was like a fan of MLC.
Gladwell Ape. This guy.
Gladwell Ape.
Basically set him up with like an $800 a month apartment. Basically, like rent controlled. I don't know if it's an Airbnb or whatever.
No, I've seen what it looks like.
Is that Section 8 housing?
Not far. It's not far off. If it isn't,
okay.
And it's the same idea. It's the same concept.
It's not Section 8, but it's close, right?
There's a lot of
nice apartment. There's a lot of degenerates around the neighborhood, I'm sure, right?
Yeah. I don't know.
It's definitely not glamorous. For a 50-year-old, you think you'd have
at least a girlfriend,
you'd have to.
Did you ever see the apartment Melton lived in before he got his tarred wife to buy his house?
Oh, Melton.
Is that the one with Josh Denny that they shared together?
No, this is the one with that Indian guy in New York.
Oh,
That-
okay. No,
we did this on the show. If you watch that same show,
Kush
covered-
Patel.
It was like the Indian. What's weird about that Indian guy was that Melton met the kid. He was a kid. He was like an 11-year-old kid who was a fan, and he met him at like a podcast conference, and then like 10 years later moved in with him. How fucked up is that? Like that's weird. You know, that's not.
I don't think that's weird. I mean, the kid needs a place to stay.
No, the kid was paying for it back from what I heard.
I mean, yeah, sometimes you gotta pay the dough to get
That's
the bread.
gas or ass, baby. You know.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
don't know
man.
if I would meet an 11-year-old and move with him 10 years later.
No, but let's move back into Chad though here, okay? We're off topic on Melton again. God damn it, David. I know you fucking hate this dude's guts. I know you really hate this guy, but we got to focus on Chad here, all right? Don't worry. I'm sure there's lots of clips you got teed up. So, out of you two, what's another clip you have of Chad I really want to watch? And
No, that's the only one I had, man. I just got this one because, like,
no, you're good. Dan, you got any clips at all, or do you
Got
want to
any
keep going?
Yeah, no, I do. Let me just bring it back.
I'll sign off my clips. So.
So I'm able to share my screen then? Is that?
Yeah, just share your screen, and then I'll just add it to the stage.
Okay, so since we're talking Melton, there's a good Melton, KB, and Chad clip that I can show.
Okay.
Perfect. I'd love to check that out.
By the way, I've got a great Melton one from like 10 years ago in Red Bar. Right. So.
Yeah, perfect. Have that up then, ready to go. Here we go.
So.
Oh yeah, this one's pretty funny. Melton is pretty funny on this one. So.
Yeah. So a little background on this. So Chad lost his monetization, which we all know, and he went to Melton to get the super tips. And he's been doing these test shows the last 2 days. So he did 2 test shows Friday or yesterday. And then he did a test show earlier today, which, I think ended right before we came on.
It did, yes.
But, yeah. And so, yeah, he had to learn like how to set it up and, because it's not, you can't do StreamYard, or at least not straight StreamYard to be able to do it. So he had to learn EvMux or OBS or whatever it was. And so he spent like half a day on the phone with Melton. Melton set him all up with it, and it worked. And then he had great success because the lovely Ashley Cummings, who's in chat, as a matter of fact, he called her and people were super tipping. And Ashley, I'll tell you, credit to Ashley. This gal's getting paid. This girl is creating ripples through the world. Money is changing hands because Ashley is bringing the drama, and she's quite the sensation right now. But
Ashley, you're a queen.
But Chad couldn't help himself. He had to start talking shit about Melton. And so Melton went live late last night. I'm not
gonna blame him for that.
I can't blame, it's Melton. But Melton is like, now he's your boss kind of in some ways a little
Yes,
bit.
he is.
And also Chad is
Melton's bitch.
Chad's not technically savvy. He needs like a help desk. So like Melton's the one so if this thing goes down, Chad's not going to know how to get it back up again. He's going to need to call Melton. But meanwhile, he's calling Melton all these names. So that's kind of the background on this clip of Melton. And I always love this. There's always like streamception. Melton watching Kevin watching Chad. That's I think what this is.
Let's watch.
So I love this. I love what's happening here. Chad has Chad aligned himself with me and allowed me to help him do this. And then immediately turned around and spit on me and is trying to alienate himself from me again. Fine. Again, no hard feelings over here. But I'm done giving up my time to assist you now. You fucked up.
By the way, just Misery Loves Clips is the person. But I think both the clips are shown, so.
No, I have helped out. I like Misery Loves Clips.
Yeah, just want to make sure that because he gets mad if you don't give him a shout out.
You have fucked up. You have
given him a lot of money.
How this works. Shh. We don't call everybody and remote into their computers and help them out like that. We don't. Ask Cardiff if I did that. Ask Rocco if I did that. Ask Carmix if we did that. That was for you to help you out. A, because we know you're stupid and you were in a bind. I put everything aside to help you do that. So the fact that you were on Kevin's show today going like, I don't even need to deal with Melton. They got other people there I can deal with. No. No one has time for you. No one has time for you. This was all a favor to me getting you on.
So this is another thing about Chad, and we'll play the rest of this. It's a short clip. Chad is one of those people that if he has a little bit of a modicum of success, he gets cocky and he gets he gets all hot and trot, and then he's like, I'm back. I'm the mud shark. I'm back on top. I'm the Z-man. I'm killing it. He had one good day of these super tips, and he's out there talking shit, pissing on Melton, which once again, I have no problem pissing on anybody pissing on Melton. I'm not a big Melton guy myself, but he's the one that's spent 6 hours on the phone with you getting this fucking thing set up. He's the one getting you paid when you lost your monetization, and you can't even like go a day without even talking shit about him. So I mean, that's a lot of chutzpah.
Is he talking shit, or is he just like kind of? I would say, is he actually talking shit, or is he kind of like just like, oh, I don't know, like. Wait, what do you mean by that? Is he, because I heard there was issues with the super tips via like Kevin Brennan and him having issues with it, or is he talking shit actually directly towards Melton, saying fuck that guy?
He's just Melton's a piece of shit. I never want.
Oh wow, really?
With him, yeah, he's not my friend. So basically just like.
Holy shit! So wait, so this guy helps him, does like help center type things without actually. Well, they really don't have that to help you with, but he's, as a friend, not a friend, but like as a, like a fellow, like person, hey, I'm gonna help you out. And Chad, after he does the show with whatever have you, he's just like, fuck this guy during the show. Like, he's garbage, whatever. But then afterwards, he's like, hey, can you help me out with this? Are you for real?
That's exactly what he's doing. And,
Dude,
and Dirty Deeds has a great comment. Chad was peacocking after one day. He's already like, I'm back. I'm the mud shark. I'm back. I'm getting paid. Fuck Melton. He's a hunchback. But meanwhile, Melton spent 4 to 6
apparently
hours.
Decline Host just said this. He said he didn't make much at all today, Chris Mack, like maybe $50. My God.
The honeymoon is already over for Chad.
$50 in one day. Hey, Chad, you know what, sir? Maybe you should come on your muscle more. Maybe might make some more money, bud. All right.
And don't look at your fucking phone, you prick.
More than Chad. So I mean, it's like,
yeah, I mean, Chad. Honestly, bro, I make more than you in one day, so it's all good, bud. Keep going your thing, though. Go ahead, Dan.
No.
We don't have a support staff. We don't have someone you can reach out to because you can't figure out the layers. When you inevitably get stuck on the interface and don't know how to turn things on and off and make them work, don't email me. I don't have time to help you. I'm no longer interested. You've got it now. You said you have it figured out. You're on your own, just like everybody else. Karmix doesn't email me for support. And now Kevin's upset at you. Fans of yours are upset at you. And we're done with you over here.
Karmix is a hick from northern Minnesota who cashed out his 401k to pursue his streaming dreams.
Good man.
He gets shit-faced on Crown Royal every day. He literally is on camera.
He's
drinking
autistic.
out of the Crown Royal bottle, like cocking it back.
He sounds like my hero, actually.
It's kind of cool. Like you gotta kind of love the
he's like a Clint Eastwood from back in the day. I don't know, bro. He's some old kind of old school like 60s
Dirty Harry or something.
I do like his music. I'm like Duran Duran 80s kind of guy myself, so I'm like.
Do you believe in Borderlines? Are you
Borderlines? That's right.
That's a good
Diamond
one.
Girl. Come on, man.
Diamond Girl. Little Beer, have you seen the videos?
I've watched a little bit of Karmic. I don't like Karmic at all, just because of his. I hate Pat Dixon. I think Pat Dixon is a bitch, but never call people. Never say I'm a man when you're getting hammered out of your mind every fucking single day,
exactly.
and don't have any any true, say societal, like responsibilities at all besides just getting hammered in your basement, podcasting. So I can't really respect him. But I think he's funny to some extent. But I can't watch it for more than like 10 minutes because it's just like monotonous.
Yeah, it's a clown show. It's like a sugar high. It's like
it's like cotton candy. You eat it for one time. You're like, oh, that's good, and you're like, all right, I don't want any more. I'm good.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But go ahead, continue.
Again, not that you're not allowed to use the system. We welcome every sweet Chad dollar there is. And I know you went on MLC tonight and you said the only reason we signed you up is because we need your money. He's already forgotten he makes $17 a show. The super tips have already gone to his head. He's already juiced up.
If Ashley he didn't talk to Ashley for like 40 minutes or whatever on that show, there's no way he makes that $800. So
wait, what?
He created this whole drama with
Ashley. They were like yelling at each other or something. I heard. I didn't watch it.
So it was just he caught lightning in a bottle. And once again, Ashley, to her credit, she created a monster with that. But yeah, Chad will never get another $800 night off the super. That was his like one shot at it. But he's peacocking, thinking that I'm going to do this every week. I'm going to do this every night. I'm going to get these big $500 nights off super tips. It's a novelty. I mean,
well, here's a novelty, and I'll tell you right now, bro. When he first left MLC, here's the novelty. Ready? I dropped $400 into his fucking super chats right after he left MLC, like the day he left and shit, and he freaked the fuck out. He was like, yo. He's like, Lil Mer Day. He did a whole show called Lil Mer Day, everything like that. After I dropped $400 fucking dollars, you can buy, maybe if he didn't lose his Patreon, it would still be up on there. He had an episode called Lil Mirror Day, and I think the OGs who watch the show remember that shit. I dropped $400 on that show. It was hilarious. Chad was tweaking out the whole time. I never showed up for that episode, and he was like just doing this and that. I'm just like, dude, he will do anything and think he's on top of the world once he gets any type of like quick momentum. He thinks that's the continuous, I would say, like hiding pinnacle of where he can go after that. But you're done. No, that's just a rare spike of people fucking with you, and there's nothing else than that. You're gonna drop below the totem pole after that instantly. Don't ever this, Dan, in business. When you get those random spikes of those multitude of whatever have you, don't base your business off that spike, or else you're gonna fail. Even David, you know that as a business.
No. When I moved to the Bahamas, I had this like little mining deal, like that went up like 100 times the value, right? And that's how I was able to move here and all this stuff. And like it took me like years and years to realize that's not going to happen again. It was like a one-off, right? Because I was always looking for that next thing, right? So yeah, totally. Like Chad and these guys, but the problem is when they have those days like that, they think it's gonna like continue forever. These guys are all grifters and like losers. Like it's just like they think that's gonna go on forever. But they all do this stuff. Like when you watch that Piggy show that Melton and Carl do on the Friday, and I'm not just trying to endlessly rip on Melton, but it's like those are bot views. I've watched the chat on that show. It's not moving, right? And they say they have 1,000 people watching. Why would 1,000 people watch these guys talk about Steel Toe, who has like 600 or 700 people watching him? That makes no sense, right? So I don't think those views are real at all.
Yeah,
right.
I'm going to break news for everybody. Breaking news. Any one of these shows, whether it's Shuli, whether it's My Little Piggy, whether it's Carl, whether it's whatever, if they're showing more than 600 or 700 viewers, then guess what? There's half of them are fake. Like there aren't 600 people that give a fucking rat's ass about any of this stuff. So
I know, yeah.
Like it's so botted. It's hard to even tell where the botting starts and where it ends. And I'll tell you who else. You know who else is a big fucking offender of that? Mr. Chad Zumach. Chad
Zumach, and I agree with that. I mean, we hit 23 viewers a lot with him, and oh my god, that's crazy, dude. We hit 23 viewers with him. I'm sure that was half botted anyway. We're hitting 43 with you right now.
Wow.
Oh my god. Hey, I want to say this for the chat right now. I think Dan from Nice Podcast Stupid. Wait, that's wrong. Nice Stupid Podcast, was it? I'm fucking with you, bro. Whichever one. I'm just saying this right now. I think Dan is a bigger draw right now than Chad Zumach, and that's fucking crazy to say. Just off of numbers and just off of just off the street, fucking people watching the show. Dan, right here,
is a
bigger draw than Chad Zumach.
And if you listen to Chad, he would say, "Oh, Dan's not.
That's crazy.
Dan should fucking quit. Nobody watches Dan. You know." And I have like once again, I'm not fucking gangbusters. I'm not killing it or whatever. But hey, nice little crowd. No,
dude, Dan, you're killing it, bro. I truly believe you are killing it. But let's go back though. What were we talking about before I just said that? Because I'm fucked
botted
up.
Views.
Botted views. Yeah.
And you know why Chad lost his monetization, right? You guys know that?
I heard about like someone was just like blowing up the VPN or whatever.
So this plays in with the botted views. Now this is a theory, so take it with a grain of salt. There is a thought process that Chad bots views. There is and he monetizes all his videos. He plays copyrighted music quite often, but I think he deletes it out. Cold C. Cold C is one of my fans.
I like Cold C.
But
yeah, he's a fag.
So he lost Google AdSense. A lot of times when people lose their monetization, it's because you got copyright strikes or you did something against terms of service, and it's strictly about the video. Chad lost Google AdSense, which is so much of a bigger deal than like losing your monetization the other way.
Google shit.
That means you basically are pulling like there's a fraud going on. Chad tweeted about it, and you can pull up his tweet. He talks about it. And anytime somebody gets caught red-handed and they start giving like tons of details about something, there's a little bit of guilty suspicion there. But what he was doing, my theory is he was double dipping. He was botting, and he was also trying to get the ad revenue.
You think he was actually botting himself? You think he's smart enough to do that?
Well, he was doing, or he was clicking on his own videos over and over again through because he said it's a VPN. He went on a VPN and clicked his own videos to keep getting Google AdSense revenue. Get like 5 cents, 5 cents, 5 cents. Just watching his videos. He puts them on members only, so you can't even see how many views there are. There was some sort of fraud going on with Google AdSense, the ad revenue thing. I think Chad was involved with it. I really do think Chad basically fucked Chad is basically what I'm saying.
Well, that's what he usually does to himself.
And the Patreon, let me talk about the Patreon as well. He keeps saying that John took down his Patreon. John reported my Patreon. Chad was breaking terms of service of Patreon. He was, the titles of his show were against the terms of service. Chad screwed Chad. Chad always screws Chad, and that's the bottom line.
What just happened to this guy?
To David?
Yeah.
No.
Sorry, I was pulling a chat right there. I was on my phone. No, I heard everything you said, though. I mean, we'll remove David for now. Oh, shit. There he is. Okay, hang on.
Hey, so actually, let's segue into another aspect. Look, you're talking about Colt C was on. I like Colt C, but another issue I have with this whole universe is these fans are
fixing his hair. Were you fixing your hair back there, bro?
No.
What were you doing? No, what? Hang on. What did you do when you caught? What do you do when you like cancel that?
I was like brushing my teeth. So.
Oh, that's right. Okay, got it.
So
he was freshening up.
Yeah, he's freshening up for the boys.
Freshening up, yeah. So, remember I was eating the ribs, Little Mirror, so I needed to brush my teeth. So.
Good man.
Yeah, because I made some ribs today. Anyhow, one issue with this whole universe too is I think a lot of the fans are total losers, right? Like the worst. Like they're like way too involved, or like they need to get lives. Like that's my own personal opinion. So. I don't know, because I know, Dan, you have these like podcasts, so you probably maybe like some of the fans. I can't stand most of them myself. You know,
Dan, can you bring back that clip you had up for a second? Sorry about that. I didn't play it yet.
Yeah, sure.
It's been a minute.
It's okay. Yeah. So this was you were talking about how everything is annoying and people are trolling Chad and stuff.
Yeah.
And so
he's an innocent baby. He doesn't know what's going on. I'm just here, man. I don't know. Hey, it's me, Chad, Uncle Chad. I'm just a Chad kind of guy, just hanging out, at the park. Your kid's not around, right? What? Go ahead.
Do you want to put up the video or what?
I knew it, man.
Or not?
Yeah, I'm told trying to pretend Chad's a pedo. Go ahead.
I got a couple other videos after this will be good. So.
Okay. So this was from the night where he got all the big super chats or super tips, super tips. And this just goes to show how much of a novelty and really how annoying super tips are. Like super tips are great for money or whatever, but if this is your whole show, this is what it's devolved into.
3148592655 8979333846 3 3279 529 6939 350 5809 7494 593 4 628 868 3 8 32 6 14 33 4 695 your feet 2 3 539 4 88 4 8 for 93 851.
And I lost touch with her. That's what it is. It's fine. That happens. And I don't know how our paths crossed during COVID. And, you know, it is what it is. I had
Wait,
to come
you
on
and I
here.
pass?
I don't know how our paths.
That's how our path.
By the way, he's carrying on a conversation on the phone with Ashley Cummings in the background, and this is like all jacked up. And she can't even hear it. She just hears something in the background, and he's got this gobbledygook that just keeps coming.
Got it.
3148590.
It's terrible. I told you that shit.
So yeah, it's just. I mean,
they're just trolling it. People are just fucking with them.
They're just fucking with him. You know, $3 or $4 or $5 at a time, basically.
And so, how was his second attempt today? Like, or third attempt, whatever it was. How did you perceive that when you watched it?
I didn't watch the whole thing. I saw a little bit of it, but he basically did not make a lot. I think somebody said he made under $50 or $50. I watched like the first 20 minutes of it. I didn't see one super tip, and I don't know if he was waiting for them to line up or whatever. But he got on. He's already sort of, you know, getting defensive about the Melton stuff. You could tell he's already gonna fuck himself again. He's unable to be successful. He's unable to take a good thing and just, you know, say like, okay, how do I make this sustainable? Like we're talking about business. How do I say, okay, let's be conservative. Let's estimate what this can be. Let's use this to make a new show. Let's not get too cocky. Let's not whatever. Right. But he's a panicky Pete. And the reason is, and this is the biggest problem that Chad has. He's all in on this. He has nothing else. He doesn't get comedy gigs much anymore. He doesn't work. He needs this money. And he got a little bit of success, and it went to his head in 24 hours. Since you guys interviewed him, now he's strutting around like a fucking peacock, thinking he owns the world, and he already has come back to earth. I think as of 2 hours ago.
That was crazy. Honestly, it was because like when we interviewed him, he was very confident. He was very poised. He was like, "Look at me, look at this, you know, super tips. Yeah, I'm killing it." I'm like, "Oh, awesome, okay." And like I had no idea to kind of press him on it a little bit, at least about Melton and him. And then I look legitimately maybe 18 hours later, Misery Loves Clips just posted a thing where he's fucking being canceled by MLC. Melton has refused to work with him anymore because he's just, you know, you just can't work with him. He's a fucking retard. I mean, you need a help center to yourself, dude. You can't figure this shit out on your own to some extent. Like, I know you're 50, but fuck,
like,
bro.
Like, no one hates Melton more than me, but I do think Melton, when it comes to technology and the whole like background setup, is competent, right? I will say that about him, right? Like he knows what he's doing when he's setting all that stuff up. And yeah, I'm sure Chad is just a complete pain in the ass to work with when it comes to that sort of thing. You know? And
my biggest problem too with Chad, if this is your job, because that's what this is. This
is a career.
Could you imagine, like, okay, whatever you guys' profession is, you know, David, I know you write and you do your stuff. Lumir, I don't know what you do, but you have something.
Yes,
I have a day-to-day job. Yeah. If I went to my boss and I said, you know what, you know, I'm all in. This is my career. This is my job. But you know what? I don't want to really learn how to do my job. I don't really want to learn how to like use the computer or how to like use the spreadsheets and stuff at work. I just kind of want like somebody else to do it for me. And, you know, I'll show up and then the money should just roll in. I just don't want to really learn more about how to do my
you're
job.
a piece of fucking shit. You're garbage. You're nothing. You're a waste.
Yeah. And that's how Chad treats his job. He doesn't want to learn how to do anything. He wants it all handed to him. He wants people to create videos, give him ideas, do a poll and tell me what I should do today. Call Melton, have Melton set it up and zoom into my computer. He doesn't want to learn. Get on YouTube, has fucking videos to tell you how to set this shit up. It's not that hard, but he doesn't want, and he even says, he's like, you know, I don't really want to learn how to do this. I just want it to be all set up for me. Well, this is your job. Learn how to fucking do it. Like, have some fucking pride in yourself.
Right. Like, he's always taking injections with the fucking needle at the hospital. Maybe stop taking so many injections. Maybe get on the fucking internet and start fucking working on fucking figuring out how to work your career better, buddy. Stop taking so many fucking injections so you can write your freaking, you know,
his bicycle?
Yeah, whatever it have you. Like, this guy's always at the hospital posting, look at me, I'm getting injected again. Congratulations. I don't know. Like, maybe you should eat some fruit, maybe eat some vegetables instead of having to take injections so you meet your standard of
this is where
vitamins. I don't know.
I told Chow that's bullshit. You don't need to take these injections. Just eat good and like exercise. What the fuck?
No, Dan, what's your take on that? You see him every fucking day just taking injections, bro. Is he fucking like,
ridiculous,
you know?
You know?
I don't know anything about these injections.
You never seen him at the hospital just sitting there?
Yeah, he's like it's fucking IVs in them, and
IVs.
I was like, man,
have you not seen IVs, bro?
I know what IVs are. I'm not. Chad gets IVs.
Yeah.
Yes, you haven't seen
No,
that
I've never
shit?
seen that.
Every single fucking
like,
month, this
devil's
guy's
blood
taking an IV into his fucking, bloodstream because he
I don't know
doesn't
how
meet
I
the
missed that.
criteria of having the proper vitamins at his age to function properly as a human being.
Has anyone ever seen Chad with a woman anyone?
I have not. I truly have not. I truly have not. No.
Has he ever been in the presence of a member of the opposite sex in a
Yeah,
non like
Dane,
fag haggy way?
He's kind of become an incel as he's gotten older. That's my opinion.
No. That is true, but I do want to ask Dan another question real quick, okay?
Then we're gonna move on to some other videos. I got my other videos.
Oh no, play your video. Go ahead, Dan. We'll wait
No.
question.
Dan, ask Dan the question, then we'll go.
Okay, Dan. So I know Chad wasn't like a person you looked up to, obviously, like moi. You kind of like enjoyed him, right?
Yeah.
A lot of the time. When you first were able to like work with him to any aspect or like, conversate with him, I'm sure that meant something to you like it did to me. You're like, oh, fuck yeah, that's something that's cool. I like a lot, who want to work with me or whatever. That's cool. Fuck yeah. And then seeing where they are now, it's like seeing your grandpa die. You're like, fuck. Or seeing a friend of yours go down the tubes, you're like, fuck. Does it kind of hurt you a little bit to see this person fall so hard while you're just like, oh my God, from the sideline? Like, what's your take on that?
Yeah, good question. He came on my show one time, and I was really, I was honored that he came on. I was like, wow, this guy's like, kind of a legit, comedian and somebody who's known and does that, and that was cool. He even DM'd me. He's like, oh, so this is a funny thing. Chad is, if you watch some of the things like Melton, he's like, I helped Dan out. His fucking show sucked, and I was doing him a favor. Dude, he used to DM me and say, hey, yeah, dude, I'd love to do a project with you. Love to have you on the show sometime soon. I'll be in touch.
Chad hit you up?
Chad hit me up.
Fuck Chad,
Chad was
you
one
fucking
of my
bitch.
DMs trying to get me to go on his show. And then, it just never happened. And I don't know what the deal was. But to your question, though, does it hurt me to see him struggling right now?
Yeah, it's like a friend who's on heroin. You're like, Jesus.
I don't wish anybody to. I'd love to see everybody be successful. I don't really get off on people struggling.
Right.
Now, if you fuck with me, then there's a little bit of me that gets the Schadenfreude or however you say it, about that. But I would love nothing more. In fact, I hope the super tip thing. I'd love to see Chad get hotter than shit and do well. I'm not against Chad.
That ain't gonna happen.
But it's not gonna happen. And the thing with Chad is, or anybody, is the people that you see that always are making mistakes, that are always addicted to failing. And Chad and another one, Ray DeVito, they always make the same mistakes. Ray. And any advice you give them, they're not going to listen. They're always going to do
the goat.
Ray's the goat. Ray's the goat. Chronicles of Ray DeVito. Check it out.
Oh Jesus, Ray! I love Ray.
Continue, Dan. Continue, Dan. You got it.
Yeah. No, so, do I wish Chad to do poorly? No, not really. Does it hurt to see him struggle? I think it's funny sometimes. I think just it's the way he fucks things up. It's comical. He's almost like clownish in the way that he can fuck up a good thing.
He's like Chris Harley in Beverly Hills Ninja. Right? Is that not a good take?
That is a very obscure reference, but
oh, okay. I'm sorry. Okay, that didn't hit as hard as it did, or my bad, guys.
Part of our rants on this show is not just gonna be about Chad. We're gonna show you why all these guys are losers. Okay? Because I hate all of them. So now we're gonna show a clip from.
So Dan, basically what he's saying is we're gonna showcase your true colors as a podcaster, right?
No, it's not gonna be Dan. Not Dan. I'm talking about. So the next clip we're gonna show is Carl when he was on our show.
We're gonna see where you stand, Dan, as a man. All right, boy.
So the next clip I'm gonna show Mir is Carl when he was on our show. Okay.
Mir is a huge Spade fan. That's right. I'm glad Spade survived and Farley died. Fuck Farley. Shouldn't have done that much coke.
So we're gonna show Carl when he was on our show, And I said if he went to a Bills Miami game, I
Yeah.
would go. And then the bitch was like, Carl's a loser. Anyhow, we're gonna show this right now. It was like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
my
yeah. Put
wife.
it on present. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah. He's like, my wife won't let me go to the game. So
All right, Dan, you ready?
Yep, let's do it.
Let's do it, baby.
I feel like it'd be like a minute long clip. So.
It's all right. Put it up, buddy.
So
There
yeah,
you
so
go.
Dan, the background is Carl did our show. You know.
Oh fuck! There we go.
Yeah. And then I was like, cause I live in the Bahamas. Carl has a place in Florida, and he's a Bills fan. I'm a Raiders fan, but the Bills are kind of my second team because I'm from near Buffalo, right? I'm from Hamilton, Ontario, in Canada. So we just asked Carl. I was like, Carl, if the Bills are playing in Miami, I'll go to the game with you. And this is like his answer. Or are you just gonna stay at home?
I actually asked my wife if she quarterback.
He's white, so he likes him a lot.
Yeah, sorry.
He's not black. QB.
Well, what
so-
about the guy in New England? Like he'd be like the opposite, Mac Jones.
It gets
Like he
there.
doesn't look good.
He's a
playing
Mormon. Fuck that
quarterback.
fag.
But but the other
I don't
guy.
think you can use the F slur on YouTube. I think you should be canceled right now.
You know what? Hang on.
Fair
Faggot. Wait.
I
You
told
can't
him
say
that
I'm
actually.
Latino. You can't say that shit, man. Come on, bro. I
Hey,
get cut.
Carl, so I know you have that place in Florida. So when
Yeah.
the Bills play the Finns, are you going to go down to the game? I know you're quite a ways away, but or are you just going to stay at home?
I actually asked my wife if she wanted to go to that game the other day, and she said,
Oh.
"Hell no." So
What a bitch! Sorry.
Wait, what does that got to do with Chad?
No, this is I'm trying to say that they're all fucking bitches, dude. Have you ever seen Carl's wife? She's like fucking 10 years
Yeah, I know
older
she's
and
an ugly
she's
whore
disgusting,
troll.
old and ugly, and he's like listening to what she said.
Hang on. Chad Zumach. I know I've heard he bangs somewhat decently girls. Okay, so I'm not gonna put that on him that he bangs whores and trolls. All right.
And I'm not gonna show any more clips because what I'm trying to show is these guys are all fucking losers.
They're not all losers,
No,
bro.
they're all losers. Carl's a loser. Melton's a loser. Chad's a loser. They're all fucking losers.
David, you're not married though, bro. Your wife does control somewhat of you, bro.
No, I don't. And you don't marry a woman.
Dan, does she not control somewhat of you? What you do?
Ugly and gross.
Answer that question right now, Dan. Are you a loser or does she somewhat?
So the trick is you gotta give and take. So
There you go.
know, if I want to go to Metallica, then I got to take her to Bruno Mars. Like that. It's like or something like that.
And Dan, is
That's
your
what I'm
wife 10
saying,
years,
David.
is your wife 10 years older than you and ugly?
No, she's younger.
See, that's the difference. Too. That's Carl's fucking wife. So no.
Yeah, it is
offense.
weird to marry a chick that's like 10 years older than you.
That's not normal at all.
Not really something but I'm sure she seems like a lovely woman, so I don't want to diss her too bad.
And I'm not gonna do any more clips because I just want. My point is they're all losers. I think they're all losers. Sorry. So because they're all grifters. They're all just sitting around like getting money out of their fans. They're just losers. So that's it.
I mean, what do you want as fan? I mean, how do people get paid though? Hang on, wait, hang on. I'm starting to know something here. Hang on. I'm starting to know something here between you guys, because I know ATP doesn't have like a fan base. ATP, hang on. Listen to me out loud before you interrupt me, bro. Okay.
Yeah, I have a fan base. It's a small.
You make money off of fucking markets and shit, bro. You make money off of markets and shit, bro. All right, you got your money from the man. Dan's cooking in his own way, right, Dan?
Yeah, I mean, this is really a hobby for me, so I'm not really.
You're not, but yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
I was like, hey, you make a little scratch on the side. So I lost my monetization. I'm getting it back hopefully pretty soon. But honestly, I do this because it's just fun. I just like to fucking fuck around. So I'm not really, I'm looking to quit my day job or anything. I just like doing it for just shits and giggles. Because I like to laugh at idiots like Chad, making fun, making themselves look foolish. It's a hobby. It's fun. Some people play golf. I get on the internet and shit talk people. That's what I do.
So David, let's not shit on Carl because Carl honestly is a good man.
No, he's not.
What do you mean he's not?
He's a grifter or whatever. I don't care about any of these people.
Dan, do you think Carl's a good man?
I do have fans. I have a guy.
Carl, back me up here. Carl, back me up. Do you think he's a good man?
Mir, just be quiet for a second and listen to me. I have a guy. He's one of my clients. He's a big time accountant in California. I made him so much money in the markets he was like, Dave, I'm wiring you 10 grand, right? That's the kind of thing that like I do, right?
Okay,
Not
10
like,
grand, baby, wired.
why? And I didn't ask him for nothing. He like,
Damn, you told Mary to be quiet. You did, bitch. I am your bitch now.
he was
I'm
like,
sorry,
"You made me
King.
tons of
Daddy,
money."
daddy, 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 daddy.
He was
You're
like,
right.
you made me tons of money, and I'm wiring you the money. That's it, man. So,
Whose show is this again?
that's it. And then I'm gonna shut up.
The ATP show featuring Little Mir.
Daddy, I'm sorry. Senpai.
Okay.
What? I'm sorry, I was too busy simping. What's up? Daddy.
I just told you a story about one of my clients. That's all.
Oh. I didn't know you were trying to, make me be quiet. Anyway, David, all I'm saying is this. You are a true king.
I guess so. I don't know. I don't
Look
see
at you
that.
blush right now. What are you doing right now?
I don't know, man. I'm just chilling out, having fun on the
You
show.
having fun?
So.
I'm looking at you right now. I like that way you drink your drink.
Jesus,
No.
What are you, moody?
No, bro. I'm just saying, bro. I like the way you drink your drink, bro. You sip it well. But I kind of want to get back into the chat here before we get too sexual. So at the end of the day, someone says, "Whoa," but at the end of the day, we truly like. Let's go back to like David. You can Dan. When did you start watching MLC podcasts? When Chad didn't have his own show, but he was kind of like on MLC repeatedly.
Yeah, I'm trying to think when I started. Maybe like
2020?
2 or 3 years ago. I mean, I go back with like Opie and Anthony a long time. I watched a little bit of Compound Media.
Sure, but like when he was like consistent with Kevin Brennan and Bob Levy, because that was like the best era.
Yeah, I kind of came in at the very tail end of that, so I missed a lot of that stuff. I was more kind of later on, right before they kind of all broke up. So yeah, I wasn't really there for the heyday per se. I was definitely after that, like after Adam, left as a producer. That's kind of when I really got into it. Because I wasn't really like into all those shows. I don't know.
How'd you find it?
Well, funny enough, I was more into like I don't say Kumia, but other stuff. Honestly, I used to like other shows like Come Town and other like podcasts, like not even like Dabbleverse stuff. That was more of what I was into. And then I just kind of just gravitated because of the connection. I knew of Carl. I knew of his show. I'm not really like a fan. I didn't really watch it. I knew about it. I just watched a lot of kind of like shows that were sort of associated with it. And then, MLC, one of my friends was like, "Oh yeah, MLC's good." And I just started watching it. So,
right.
2 years ago.
Well, like with me and MLC, I known Kevin for about him for a while. And then
how long have you known him for?
No, just about him, like for like 10 years.
Oh, you and Kevin go way back.
Yeah, exactly. We both like Latin girls, so anyhow,
I love Latin bitches, bro.
Yeah. So
especially
anyhow,
that fucking.
So anyhow, I was like, and then the super chat thing started, and then that's where me or he came in. Like we were like,
I'll
kind of the
fucking
OG.
rape a bitch. I don't care, bro. Go ahead.
No, we were the OG like super chatters, right? Like we were like,
Man.
Yeah, but then that got old pretty quick, and then I think that these shows all stink now. Like I don't even. The only reason I'm even here right now is because like Chad blew himself up, and I feel sorry about the whole situation. Like we talked about earlier.
Here's the thing, though. Hang on. Let's do devil's advocate here, okay? Did Chad truly blow himself up? Okay, let's imagine this. Put yourself in Chad's position. Okay, you know what? No one does this, and this kind of angers me a little bit about the populace of fan bases around the area, okay? With this shit. Put yourself in this person's shoes. You've been abused. You've been attacked by your father and your mother. You've been told and kicked in your head for spilling the coffee wrong on a Sunday morning before going to church. Like you are truly have been desecrated and devolved into a personnel that you are to complete and utter garbage in society. You can't even comprehend that as a child because you don't know what anything else is until you learn it on later on. And then you learn it later on that you were treated like that. And then it hits you even harder as an adult because then you learn, wait a minute, they treated me like complete fucking garbage back then. And then we expect this fucked up individual to adapt and to work within our normal, somewhat semi, working society of how to interact in internet spaces. You know what I'm saying? Like, should we give him some leeway, some wiggle room to be a fucked up, backstabbing, garbage, disrespectful, unsolicited, untruly, I would say, to themselves person?
Yes.
So you do agree with me?
I agree with you 100%. In fact, I don't think I could say it any better than you just said it. I agree with that one. You got to give him a little bit of slack. Cut him a little slack.
But now I'm going to stop you there before you even go ahead.
Because I understand these people are damaged people, but like, I don't know if Dan knows. Like, the reason I hate Melton so much, he went after me hard like 2 years ago, right, when I was on MLC and stuff, right, and he was calling me all these things and this and that. And then now that I know what he is, I don't really want to talk about this anymore about him on the show.
No.
So
no, I'm going to stop you there.
I just don't think you have to be a complete piece of shit, garbage human being.
Why?
You had, like, a bad childhood or something.
How can you say that but never experienced it?
I don't have the greatest mother in the world. So, like, so like,
tell me about your mother. What happened?
I am not going to tell you about my mother on the show. But anyhow, my parents had bad divorce. That's all I'll say. But anyhow, like it's just like you don't have to be like a complete garbage human being. He's lashing out on the internet because you have like.
But why though? Why? No, we need to stop being Neanderthals and aggressively attacking and like shitting on his super tips or why his life is garbage or why he's single. Understand what's going on here. He is lashing out. Why? He is a hurt soul. He has no friends in Tampa Bay. He's always talking about his friends on the road doing comedy. He's never showcasing on his Instagram or whatever. Hey, I'm hanging out with my buddy here. We're having a good time playing golf. We're not drinking because, alcohol is a bad, drug towards bad behavior. He has any friends
in Tampa Bay. I do have to agree with that.
Can I ask David a question?
Sure.
This is really, I think, the first time we've actually spoken before, David. I'm just curious about your house that's a house that you live in, right?
Yeah, it's not a barn.
Is that a yurt? Would you call that a yurt? Like, is it one of these like kind of almost like a tent, sort of, or not a tent, but just sort of like all like open space? Is that?
Yeah. It's like a huge. It's like a huge living room.
It's fucking cool, man. I like it.
It's like a huge. So
you got like video game
everything in one room, and then I have 3 bedrooms. So.
And 3 bedrooms. I like every time I see like little snippets of it, I'm like, fucking
it's
cool
like
setup.
Roof, and suppospostly I don't have any doors.
Yeah, Melton called him poor.
Yeah, he called me poor. It's like ridiculous. It's like, it's like anyhow. Because what happened was I did.
Not all of us can lease a Tesla, so that makes you.
Just so you know, like I'll send you the videos I do with Barstool, and I was renovating my house at the time, and I don't want to explain it because I've explained it a million times. And the house was kind of under renovation, so it did not look great. But this guy needed a place to stay, the guy from Barstool. And the videos are funny as hell. You'll love them. Like, they're really funny.
Yeah.
You've seen them, right? Yeah. So, and then, but Melton was like zooming in on everything on my house. And it's like ridiculous. It's stupid. But like,
David, how's that steak going, bro?
Yeah. I remember the stupid steak. I posted a picture of steak that didn't look that good. And then like he was like talking about it nonstop. But here's the thing.
How do you cook your steak, David? What's your technique?
Yeah. What's your steak method, bro? Come on, tell us.
The new thing I bought this indoor grill. It's like better than an outdoor grill. Like, it gives it the line marks and everything. It's great.
No. Tell us your method though. How do you as a man tender that meat and season and cook it right?
I don't know, man. I just like you pound it a bit.
Pound it.
Take it to Pound Town.
If it's expensive meat, whatever, you just take it out. No, I like to put olive oil.
Down the town.
Montreal steak seasoning. I'm Canadian, so Montreal steak seasoning.
What's Montreal steak seasoning mean?
Just like it's the stuff you buy in the.
Well, no, like what's in the seasoning though? Because there's difference between seasoning for like there's steak seasoning, Montreal steak seasoning.
It's like steak seasoning.
What was Montreal steak seasoning mean, bro? There's a difference, obviously.
I don't know. It comes in the thing.
So you just buy different steak season because you don't know?
And then, maybe some ground pepper,
Oh.
Yeah, and then you just like grill it up. And I like medium rare. I don't know what you guys like. So
Yeah, no, that's the only way to really.
I like
eat 'em.
rare. I like it
Rare's
wet.
anyone who
like it
likes a
juicy.
medium, anyone who likes a well done should not be trusted.
Why?
So are you grilling it? Like is that so grill it with
grilling,
olive oil?
yeah. I have a grill outside, but I'm telling you, I bought this little indoor grill recently. It's amazing. Like it works as good as any like outdoor grill I've ever had.
Is it one of those that like has like the hinge on it and you can like shut it down and
No.
Like a farmer's grill?
I'll send you the picture, Dan, on the DM on.
Okay, yeah, shoot it to me.
Yeah,
I'd like
it's
to see it.
awesome.
I'm always looking for steak techniques, man. So I'm
And when
I'm a steak
football season
connoisseur.
starts, I'm gonna be like Japanese hibachi style, like just grilling stuff on this, like right in front of the TV, like a lazy bachelor.
Can you get Wagyu where you're at, Dave?
Yeah. I buy Wagyu steaks all the time here. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
Dan,
it's a little more expensive because it's on the island, but like whatever. We don't pay income tax here, and I don't pay income tax legally.
Oh, you don't? That's nice. Must be
Yeah.
nice. Dan, I got a question for you, bro.
Dan, if you don't mind me asking, where do you live?
Hang on my question. Go ahead and answer that one first.
I live in suburbs of Massachusetts, south of Boston.
Oh, you're a Patriots fan?
Yeah, fucking Pat. In fact, you were talking about going down to I've gone to Pats games in Miami. Like
I'm gonna
that's-
take a
we used to
piss.
do
I
that
gotta do this
every
real
other
quick.
year.
He's go watch it. Actually, one thing I'm talking about with a friend of mine is maybe because I'm a Raiders fan. Is that the first week of the season, the
Yeah,
Raiders
it's the
are playing the
opening
Pats.
game.
Yeah, the opening.
Yeah, if you come to town, dude, I'll go to the fucking game with you, brother. If you
It'd be
come
fun,
to town.
man. Yeah. Patriots.
Fucking Pats, kid.
But you don't have any of that accent, just so you know.
Yeah, I mask it pretty well. Although get a couple of drinks in me and
You
the
talk like
R's start dropping
Boulevard,
out. Yeah, fucking wicked pisser, kid.
Wicked pizza. So I got a few friends here from there, so it's like So anyhow, how'd you get involved in this universe?
Yeah, it's great. That's a great question. This is like a dating show, David H.
It's like fucking retarded. No, we're just killing time till Amir comes back.
Yeah. So my background, I'm an old Opie and Anthony fan. I used to have actually had a football podcast, believe it or not, about 12 years ago on StreamYard. Not on StreamYard, on SoundCloud. I was a SoundCloud podcaster doing a football podcast that I think maybe 10 people listened to. And that didn't last very long. And then, I don't know. I've always been an Opie and Anthony fan, always been a fan of, Howard Stern radio shows. And
Me too.
so I'm not really into the stuttering John, that aspect of stuff.
gay,
I find a lot of that.
We had him on, dude. Dr. Chow roasted his ass. It's garbage, bro.
Yeah.
Dan,
Fine host says Dan is a legendary troll in the Patrick Tomlinson universe.
Who's Patrick Tomlinson? Who's the fuck's that?
Yeah, he's an interesting character.
No, tell me, who is that? Who's that? I don't know who the fuck.
He's
that is.
a sci-fi, former sci-fi author who you might call a internet lolcow, and I've kind of had back and forth. It's pretty well.
Tell me the lore. What happened?
So in 2018. Patrick Tomlinson made a tweet that he didn't find Norm Macdonald funny, and after that,
Amir sounds like you.
David Spade's way funnier. Go ahead.
Okay. After he did that, he basically became one of the most trolled people on the internet. People just fucking trolled him and it still goes on to this day. 7 years later, people are still trolling him. So, and he actually sued me. He tried to get a restraining order against me. He's sued the city of Milwaukee. He's actually been swatted 50 times supposedly. There's documentaries on this guy, like Porcelain. Porcelain at one point did one, I think, but there's
it didn't work. I'm just so you know, I'm good friends with Porcelain. Like,
oh yeah, I like
videos I did with Barstow. Porcelain loves them. Right.
So. Yeah. So Google Patrick Tomlinson. He's on Kiwi Farms. There's a whole page. There's a 5,000 page thread about him. There's videos about him. He's basically one of the silliest fucking clowns on the internet.
No, hang on. I'm gonna change real quick on that because here's the difference. I mean, there's got to be something about him that's a little bit different because I'm not kidding you. I had no idea who the fuck you're talking about. I said David Spade was way funnier than Norman on MLC, and Norman is basically like Jesus Christ on there. If you fucking say anything about him, you're fucking gone. I said that on MLC, and I got fucking banned from everything, whatever have you, on MLC. Right?
People go fucking nuts. It's funny. You can say, and it's a very similar parallel thing. So Patrick Tomlinson, his comment got posted on Reddit, on a subreddit.
Right.
And it went viral, and like thousands of people saw it. And then his tweet, thousands of people responded to it. And he was fighting every person that responded, and was being combative, and it just took on a life of its own. And he's someone who is almost like an oppositional defiance disorder kind of person. So he fights everyone, and he's known for. If you pull up his Twitter account, it's called @StealthyGeek is his Twitter account. He says "enjoy prison stalker" like 1,000 times. Like anybody that says something to him, he'll say, "You're going to prison. Enjoy prison. You're a cyber stalker." He's actually said that I am the ringleader of a criminal cyber stalking cult. That's what he calls me.
@StealthyGeek.
Yes, @StealthyGeek.
Got it.
Lilmir, you would love this guy.
Yeah, I'll try to book him. Maybe I don't get it though. Like, I mean, I know I do get it though, because he's a fucking retard. So he probably trigged out. I mean, like, I mean, I said the same shit he said on MLC. MLC's Norman's fucking like playground for being Jesus Christ, but he took it to a whole nother level where he's starting to like situate and he got rated 50 times. You guys said by people.
Who, Tomlinson?
Yeah.
I mean, he's gotten all types of trolling. Now, the interesting thing you were talking about, like he's retarded. The thing that makes him interesting.
Sure.
And you think of like the Chris Chans and all these people that are like,
with like the Sonic and Pokemon thing, the Pikachu Sonic thing, that was hilarious. But he went and tried raping his mother and then went to jail.
Yeah, that crazy guy. So he's like, he really feels retarded, right? Or mentally challenged. Patrick Tomlinson has published 6 science fiction books. They're shit and they're crap, but he's published books. Right, so I almost use like a baseball analogy, the Mendoza line. They say, like, if you hit over 200, you're above the Mendoza line. He's just enough above the retard Mendoza line that you don't feel bad about trolling the guy, because he should know better. He's not fully, mentally incapable, but he just wants to fight everybody that starts shit with him. And he's still doing it 7 years later. It's crazy.
When was the last time you and him had contact?
He has me blocked, but he'll still tweet about me. And so this is another funny thing. He had a court case in Milwaukee that he had to pay. So this is funny. He sued the owner of a web forum, and he lost, and he had to pay the other guy's fees, his lawyer fees. He refused to pay for like 2 or 3 years. It got up to about $83,000 that he had to pay this guy that he sued, who's trolling him. A guy that's trolling him. He had to pay the guy $83,000.
I remember when that happened.
I went to the court case in Milwaukee when he settled it, and I was sitting in the audience, and I didn't expect them to like say my name or anything, because he knows who I am.
Yeah.
And so I flew out to Milwaukee to just like be in the audience to watch it. And the court clerk said, "Can you say your name for the record?" And I said, "Do I have to?" "Yeah, you have to say your name." I said, "Okay, Daniel," and then my name. And Patrick Tomlinson stood up and pointed. He's like, "Arrest this man immediately! He's threatening my family." So he had to be arrested. And then he had to ask a bailiff to escort him out of the court.
Did you get scared for half a second?
For like, not scared, but I was like, "This is fucking crazy."
You're like, whoa, what's going on here? Arrest this man! Cops grabbed your ass. You're like, wait.
Meanwhile, everybody in the court, like the bailiff, the judge was still in his chambers.
Order.
Everybody was just like was pretending like it didn't happen. And then his lawyer was talking, "Calm down, Patrick. Calm down. Everything's gonna be okay.
Calm down, retard.
Yeah.
It's not your nap time yet."
So there's a really funny lore, and it's a really weird rabbit hole.
We'll have to dive into that. Do you think maybe you can like reconnect with him a little bit? Maybe like reconcile?
He would never. No, I've reached out to him. I've offered a olive branch and said, "Hey, come on my show. Let's bury the hatchet." He's like, "No, enjoy prison. You're going to jail. Your life is over." So there's no unfortunate, and he won't go on shows. In fact, if you reach out, you should tweet him and say, "Hey, I heard about
I heard you got raped in prison.
show."
What's up?
He'll tell you you're going to prison. He'll say, "Enjoy prison, little beer." He literally will say that to you.
Yeah, I'm not dealing with that crazy shit, bro. I mean, adult crazy, but not that crazy. So I want to ask a question real quick to both of you, actually, individually, if possible, and hold your answers privately. We'll first start with David here. David.
Yeah.
So you and Chad were literally not best buds, but you enjoyed his character. You enjoyed who he was. You watched him for a long time.
Who?
Chad Zumach.
I don't know. Like, I think like with Chad, I kind of like, I think I support him more because I felt sorry for him because I know he's this fuck up that's gonna like destroy himself, but I think he's like a nice guy, like deep down. But it's just
right.
Shit, man. It's just
it's sad. Like you don't want to.
I don't know. He just wanted to fucking destroy himself in the end. It's just like sad,
It's like that dog. In a way, it's like that animal. You keep like, hey, don't go to the edge. Don't go to the edge. But you keep like, at some point, you just go.
Because again, if you look at the stuff that we talked earlier in the show, that Amir and I were trying to help him out with, and he would not listen to any of it.
Dr. Chow was too. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just like, So, hey, Amir, you got to change your name from Amir Musk because with Elon Musk, no one's gonna fucking see your show on the internet.
Shut the fuck up, bitch. I know what I'm doing. But
you
anyway,
gotta change it to Amir Chow or something.
Shut the fuck up. Anyway, I'm gonna continue what I'm saying though. So you and Chad, you had you offered him to come to the Bahamas to do comedy and all this shit. You offered him to come to your hometown.
He can come here. So he can still come and chill out with me. That's fine.
Right, but he's embedded himself in the enemy of who you are.
The issue with doing a comedy show here, and I know everybody here.
Damn, we're not talking about the comedy show anymore, bro. We're talking about him embedding himself with somebody who truly went after your character, your morality, your money, and who you are as a fucking person.
I told Chad straight up, if you do super tips, I'm never giving you another dime.
And you did. You gave him $100.
No, that was before, man. I didn't know on the show he was doing it.
You didn't know?
No, on the show he was like, dude, rewatch the show. He was like, still.
Dude, whose side are you on, bro?
Who?
Okay, I'm just fine.
No, Dan, no, you talking shit, Dan. Don't act like you're joking. Who are you talking to? You, me, or him?
Talking to David. David, come on, man. Have a
dude. What are you talking about, bro? What side you want? I'm getting tripped up, bro. This is like some fucking
I did not know he was doing super
tips. Fucking FBI shit. Who's on whose side?
I did not know he was doing super tips when he was on our show.
You did not know that. How did you? I knew that.
I didn't know it. And then after the show,
David, are you a double agent? Are you working both? Are you playing both sides of the?
If you saw the
game here,
voice message I sent him afterwards, and I was like, dude, there's no fucking way I'm giving you another dime if you're doing super tips. Like
you did pay. Wait. Hang on. I'll play it right now. I'll read this shit right now. Hang on.
I did not know, dude. I didn't know.
I know you didn't know. I know you didn't know. I know you didn't.
Is he working for Chad? Is this like an undercover op?
No, I'm not working for. No one's working for Chad. Chad's a fucking bum, bro.
I didn't know when Chad did our show. I did not know he was going to do super tips.
Let me read this real quick. Yeah.
I didn't know.
Yeah. It says you didn't know right here. I got you. I'm reading it.
Yeah. Because, dude, I'm working. I'm trading. I have a life. I can't watch this garbage dabble versus.
You're lucky,
garbage.
David.
All day.
No. I get that though.
Guy, David, are you doing? What kind of trading are you doing?
I do I'm a position trader. I do like value investing. I do IPOs. I do a lot in mining. I'm Canadian, so Hey, give me your email, Dan, off air, and I'll put you on my lifetime list for free. That's fine.
I love that. No, but like, hang on. Let me get back to what I'm saying though. But before I got interrupted between you two, it was a joke, obviously before, but like, David and Chad. They go way back. Like even Chad, like try to buddy up to you during our talk with him when he says, "Oh, you're a danger guy." I enjoy that. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what he's doing there. He's because you were asking a lot about the super tips. You were asking a lot about the Melton shit, and he said, "Oh, wait a minute, I need to get this guy off the." You know what, Dan? This is what I know you're fucking talking about, bro. This fucking sneaky fucking slime dog of a motherfucking bitch pulled David off the trail when David's going ham on all that garbage, just saying how wrong super tips are, how wrong Melton is, and whatever. And Chad altered David's mind. He altered it.
He didn't alter nothing.
Yeah, he did. Dude, watch the fucking clip. Everybody here watching this fucking show, go back one more episode, go to special event, Chad Zumach bends the knee to
Now
whatever.
I feel like I got to go back and watch this episode.
Watch it.
I missed so much.
Watch him bend David's mind and say, "Hey, David." Well, David's going on a fucking rant about super tips. Watch him say, "Hey, David. Hey, buddy. You a Danger fan?" And
don't think I forget. You guys snaked me when I showed up in the chat. Don't think I forgot because I was trying to do you a favor. I was trying to point you in the right direction.
I didn't know, bro. I was getting snaked, bro. I was getting snaked.
You snaked me, but I was trying to get Chad to fucking to get exposed. I was trying to expose Chad for you guys, and you guys fucking flaked on me.
Chad, dude. I will say, I'll carry a beer for you, bro. I don't care, bro. To show repentance. I'll do it right now on this goddamn show. Should I do it now? For this show. I'll do it now. Not this one doesn't count. I'll do it right now, though.
I couldn't believe it when Chad jumped over to your show, and I'm like, okay. I was like, Lil Mir's gonna fucking rip him a new one. Then you guys were like, it kind of felt like a ball washing.
I'll do it now. I didn't know. I am showing repentance right now because go ahead, David, speak your piece.
No, I didn't. I really didn't know. I was just like, I paid him money, and he was like, on our DMs, he's like, "Fuck Melton, this and that," and then he was on his phone the whole time, and I was annoyed, but I'm not gonna like make it like.
It felt like a fucking infomercial, guys. I hate to say it. I thought I was watching QVC a little bit.
Yeah,
I felt violated. It was disgusting. And like, I'm not gonna lie, like I told Dan privately, everyone, like, I'm not gonna hide private text. Like, the thing you gotta know about this show, I'll read private text. I don't care. I told Dan I legitimately felt like I failed the audience. I did not know that Chad was truly showcasing himself as a fag, as a grifter, and as a and David, I'm not gonna say a Jew because that's rude nowadays. Yeah.
Dan, I'll literally.
You're not one of those ones that live in like under the tunnels, right? You're not one of those Jews, right?
No, like Dan, I'll literally like send you like I don't care. I'll record it somewhere off my phone. Like after I realized Chad was doing super tips, I sent him like a nasty voice message. Like,
yeah, no. Can we play that? Let's pull that up. Let's pull that up. Let's pull that up.
I'll do it right now. I don't give a shit.
Pull that shit up right now, baby. Pull it up. Let's go.
I'm not calling anybody out. I'm just saying you guys missed a golden opportunity to really fucking.
I know we did, dude. I felt. I didn't know. I was innocent. I didn't know. I don't watch the shows. I don't watch any of this shit, man. I'm not a fucking tweet.
Mir can tell you that me and him have dropped out of the game. We don't really watch a lot of this shit anymore.
Hey, pull that shit up. Let's listen to it. What you said to him. Let's go.
I'll fucking do it right now. I don't give a shit.
Let's go, baby. And then I'm gonna kill this beer for the fans and showcase my repentance, or they call it, as the priest would say. I mean, yeah. Dan, you're a king, bro.
Okay, here we go. You want to? I'm turning this. I'm putting the.
I just want accountability. That's all I ask for. I just want accountability.
Hear this? I don't know. It's kind of that.
Yeah, put it to the mic, bro.
I'm putting it right to the mic.
Put it to the mic.
Can you hear this?
Dude, I thought you were like shitty on the show yesterday. Sorry, man. I'm gonna be very blunt with you. Like, and by the way, Mir and fucking Chow, we're all fucking pretty fed up with you at this point. We gave you $150. You were looking at your phone half the fucking show, and wasn't cool. You weren't good on the show. You were terrible. I was the only one telling funny shit. So, anyhow, man, it's nothing. I'm not trying to like do whatever. I'm just telling you, the way that we felt. It's like I don't want to send somebody $100 and he's a fucking idiot on the fucking. He's just an idiot on the show. So anyhow, I'm not gonna I still like you, Chad. I still think you're a good guy, but like whatever. It's like fuck Melton. All the shit he's done. So you can do whatever you want, man. What they did is one of his fans did this shit to you, and now they're trying to get you to use his system. It's so fucking stupid if you can't see that. But anyhow, I don't give a shit. I don't need this shit in my life. Like, I'm making tons.
You didn't know before going into the show about this?
Like, I'm doing very well, and whatever. I'm not doing any of this shit in my life. So,
anyhow, there you go. That's it. So
go ahead, Dan.
So David, you're saying you only found out right after the show was over about this?
Yeah, I had no clue who did the show. I thought he was not doing super tips. I didn't know.
That's a lie.
No, that's not a lie. I had no clue, dude.
Dan, pull up our show right now. Let's cover it right now. Wait, I think you're right, David. I think it was afterwards, wasn't it?
No, on the show, he was kind of like, "Oh, I'm considering it," and I was getting annoyed because I was like, "What?"
I don't know. I don't know.
Dropping Chad DMs. You want to hear the DM that Chad sent me in March? That's like really fucking in your feels.
Sure, go ahead. Yeah, let's hear this. Let's hear this faggoty shit. I think, David, you're right, though. I think you're right, man. Yeah.
I didn't know, man. I really.
Yeah, I didn't know either. I think last show we didn't know. We didn't know.
We didn't know.
Don't judge us, guys. Don't judge us. But go ahead, David.
We didn't know.
Dan.
Who cares? Like, we don't give a fuck about Dabbleverse bullshit. We have lives. We have businesses. We have.
I got money, bitch.
Exactly. Like, I don't care about like Chad and fucking Melton and.
I'm going to Highlands. You see this shirt? I'm going to Highlands right now with this thing on my back.
I know. I don't care about these losers. Like,
I'm drinking twisted teas. This is a beach drink, bitch.
Anyhow, it's like whatever. Anyhow, whatever.
I'm rolling in money, baby.
So this is really evidence that Chad is a liar. So I'll just read that. I won't read all of it, but he said, "Why are you lying?" This is March 7th, Friday, March 7th. He DM'd me after I said something on the show. "Why are you lying and or even give a fuck what I'm making on streams? You claim all we care about is super chats, but you seem to pay attention to it the most. I don't rely." This is the lie. "I don't rely on that as my main source of income like Carl and Melton. I do short shows for that reason alone. It's not hard to watch along and comment to a steel toe stream like Melton does. I supported you in your show, so if you're going to come at me, it's a bad look. Melton and Carl never came on your show. I did. Worry about making your own show good instead of what I'm making." So he says that wasn't his main source of income. But this week, we learned in the last 24 to 40 hours, he's like, "Melton is saving my life," he said. He literally said, "Melton is saving my life right now with the super tips." That's how fucking down and out Chad is. It's fucking pathetic.
Send Chad the link, Dave H. All right, I'll send Chad. He ain't gonna come on, but he's a bitch. No fucking way.
Probably FaceTiming with Nick.
I told Ashley that I would rather be homeless and sucking, you know what, on for a living on the street than like go to Melton for help. Like that's like.
I mean, I don't get that though. I mean, like, yeah, Chad. All right, yeah, I don't get it, man. Yeah, I'll send him the link. He ain't gonna come on, but I mean, the honest truth is, a lot of us watching this show right now, this minuscule episode of just a couple of gentlemen who truly enjoy good comedy, his understanding is Chad Zumach is not who he says he is. He's not who he thinks he is. He hasn't been the man that he portrays he is. He's not an enigma of what he thought he was or is. He is somebody that is truly struggling. And I'm not going to lie to you. I'm looking at everyone. All 41 of you watching, you two in the fucking video chat watching, are understanding this right now. Chad Zumach is struggling. You can laugh all you want, but he's struggling right now. Like, I'm not kidding. This is something of an issue. He's gone to... He did this in the beginning where he kind of fucked with these people. He kind of like fucked around here and there, ha, 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 whatever have you. But now it's come to the boiling point. Rubber has met the road, bitch. And now we have to pay the consequences of that, which is Melton will no longer wipe your ass, hold your hand, and wipe your little teensy wincy little mouth with the bib that you need to distribute and contribute and own up to your super tips. You're fucking done, bro. That shit's over with. Hopefully your monetization comes back for your YouTube account, whatever have you. I pray it does. I pray it does, dude, because God forbid you fucking need it, because stand-up comedy ain't working anymore. You're getting old. Swartzen doesn't want you anymore. And God forbid Kreiser, obviously doesn't even know who you are anymore. But anyway, besides that point, all I'm saying is this. KB already forbade you from coming back unless you're like a karmic. Unless you're pulling numbers. Hey, Chad. Unless you're pulling numbers like karmic, you're not coming back on MLC, baby. And that's it. Hey, hang on. I'm going to ask you two this real quick because you've been watching it for a minute. Is Chad pulling numbers like karmic anymore privately on his own? Answer that right now, both of you.
No, not even close. Karmic fucking is consistently blowing Chad out of the water, money, revenue wise.
And Karmic's like a train wreck. So people
No. Answer it though, David. Go ahead, David. I'm sorry,
people
David.
like train wrecks, and Karmic's a train wreck. So yeah.
Chad was a train wreck like 2 years ago, right? That's why he had him on all the time. He was the train wreck of the fucking show. He's a fucking monkey dancing for bananas.
Dude, I don't know. It's just this is all gone sideways. So
what do you mean it's gone sideways?
David, Chad, I think, still is trying to play both sides.
I know he is. You're a fucking bitch, David. Own up. Come on, baby.
No, I just don't want to rip on Chad too. Look,
why? He fucking he took your $100, came on it, rubbed it in the dirt, and then put it back in your mouth, bitch, and told you to deposit it back into your account like a fucking
David's like an
abused
wife that's like, I know he hits me, but he loves me. He hits me because he loves me.
No,
I
I feel sorry for Chad. I don't damage people like that. I kind of feel sorry for him. That's all fucking it is. And he's not really fucking me over. It's just an idiot. He's a self-destructive fucking idiot.
So you're keeping the door open for Chad to walk back into your heart, is what you're saying, David.
Dude, no way, David. No way, bro.
No, I'm sick of all this shit. I don't want any of these. I don't want nothing to do with any of these losers. I'm done with this.
You don't seem done. You seem like you're pro Chad.
No, when we finish the show, I don't want anything to do with any of these losers ever again. Yeah. So
okay, what's your take on Karmic versus Chad as the replacement?
I don't know. Karmic's a bigger train wreck, so he's more entertaining at this point.
I mean, Chad and Karmic weren't the same kind of train wreck?
Well, Chad's not like that anymore. He's not. Karmic's more entertaining.
Exactly.
Boom.
So
there it is. You see that, Dan? There it is.
There you go. End scene.
End scene. So, Dan, what's your take on Karmic replacing Chad, honestly, as the new Chad?
I think it's kind of, it reminds me of, you ever seen the movie Boogie Nights?
Of course. Yeah.
I have not, no, sir.
Okay. All right. Well, it's Karmic is the new hot dick on the porn scene. Like he's the new flashy one. All the old timers are getting mad because there's a new sheriff in town and he's got the biggest dick and he's whipping it out and he's getting all the attention.
I stopped watching Karmic though because I can't take it anymore. It's just like fucking.
Don't worry, everyone else is watching, bro. Though, like the fools are watching. I know you're. I mean, you're a good person, but the fools are watching. That's what gets the views going. The views.
Yeah, so. Chad's 50 years old. Chad's old news. Like here's the thing. If you haven't reached the pinnacle by the time you hit 50, you're never reaching it.
It's over. Yeah.
It's over. It's over. You're on the back nine at this point. So Chad still thinks like he's got somewhere to get to. If it was going to happen, it would have already happened.
Right.
It's not going to happen. Chad's just kind of that's why that you said it at the beginning. And let's bring it all the way back. Rebranding. Nobody when they're 50 years old rebrands. It's like
I said that. Yeah.
I'm going back to college and I'm 50. It's like
the fuck,
and that's not going to work. That's It's like Liam is doing that. I don't know if you know that Liam guy. He went to film school and he's 50 years old. It's like, dude, you're not going to become Francis Ford Coppola. going to film school at 50. It's not going to happen.
Good luck.
Know who you are. Know that you're going to be a mediocre talent. Like maybe you make a little bit of money on the side. I mean, the best thing Chad could do would be to go to Home Depot and fill out an application. I mean, that's really where Chad is.
That's what all these guys should fucking do.
Yeah, or Amazon. I mean, Amazon is hiring. They're always hiring. I mean, they need. I don't know that they'd let him drive a truck, but maybe he could, move boxes around or something.
But go back into how Chad is turning into the new Karmic. No, Karmic's turning into the new Chad. Go ahead.
Yeah, because Karmic is everything Chad is, but better. He's everything about Chad, but on steroids. He drinks more. He's funnier. He's more entertaining.
Guys, I just got a message from Chad and he blocked me. Just so you know. You want to hear it?
Yeah. What's it?
I don't give a shit.
Go play it. Play that fucker, bitch.
No. He sent me this. It says, you literally are an awful person. Do not contact me or ask me for favors again. I put up with your emotional crying over everyone for way too long. Putting me on blast when I never did anything to you is the last straw. No one likes
right now?
your that contact. Anyhow, that's what he wrote me. I don't care.
No. Say that again to me. Read that again to me right now. I want to hear it verbatim. Read it again, David. Don't even muddle the shit.
Hey, Chow, do you want me? Sorry, Amir, do you want me to send it to you?
Yeah, send it to me. I'll read it. Send it to me right now.
Yeah. It's just like
send it to me right now. He blocked me too, bro. This guy's a fucking fag, bro.
He'll probably unblock you, send a nasty message.
I said horrible things about Dan's sisters as a joke, and I'm sorry about that, by the way. That that was whatever.
Yeah, we buried the hatchet. It's fine.
We buried the hatchet, but Chad, dude, I mean, you can barely say anything about this guy.
Amir, just send it if you want to read it.
Yeah, I'm gonna read it right now. Here we go.
It's so ridiculous.
This is Chad Zumach privately to David after David offered to help him out multiple times with certain things here and there and that. And then after David gave him $100 to come on this show to talk about his circumstances, whatnot going on in his life, that he would just be on his phone and be dissociated with the show itself for an hour of your time, $100. Anyone watching this show right now, could you imagine paying by your work $100 an hour? That'd be amazing, right? I mean,
150 because you sent him 50 mirrors, $150.
I mean, yeah, exactly, $150
for some asshole to look at his phone.
Imagine being paid $150 an hour.
You paid me nothing tonight. Now I'm putting in more effort than fucking.
Exactly, you're putting more views, bro. So all I'm saying is this: imagine being paid $150. Hang on, imagine being paid $150 at your work. Every one of you watching this, and you legitly just gave zero fucks. You did nothing at all. How do you think the person will reply back to you, your work, who put all that money into it?
Chad right now. This is Chad.
So
I'm gonna read this real quick for David.
Yeah.
This is Chad talking to David after David is saying to him, "Hey, dude, we paid you all this money and you were complete garbage."
And by the way,
go ahead.
Mir, sorry, before you read it, I just want to be a second. What I sent was I didn't send anything that he sent to me. It was the voicemail that I sent to him. It was it's not like I'm sending any personal information that he sent to me. I'm sending you guys what I sent to him.
Would you say would you say you have a relationship with? And I'm not saying any. This is not. I'm not trying to be gay or anything. But do you have like a friendship, right? With Chad, do you feel like you're a friend with him?
Dude, we'll talk when we're off the air. My whole thing
we'll talk.
We'll talk because you got to see Melton did all these videos on me, so I fucking hate Melton. So I kind of team up with anyone who hates Melton, right? I have to admit that. Probably a bad thing, right? So it's I was just I was being friendly with Chad because I know Melton's gone after him a bunch of times. And
so you're in a friendship with Chad. This is a friend.
Were you friends, bro?
Look, man, if you know the people that I'm friends with on this island, I'm friends with these crazy, fucked up people that I'm trying to help out all the time.
They are pretty crazy. They're honestly on drugs and shit.
They're on drugs. They're alcoholics. They're fucking.
He's the equivalent of a poor islander that needs assistance to live.
Island boy.
Yeah, exactly. And I try to, I guess, and then my brother's all fucked up. I we're getting into my family shit, and so it's I'm trying to help people all the time. So that's really where
he's a good Samaritan, Dan. He's Christian.
Yeah.
What do you know about
Ray,
that?
Ray's a damaged person too, so I like Ray. You know, so
Yeah, they're Jews. They're good people.
Ray
But anyway,
video, I mean.
what am I saying is this? Here's.
You read it, man. I'm gonna make myself another drink, so you read.
Yeah, get yourself some more liquor in you, buddy.
Yeah, of course, man. Why not?
Start cooking. I gotta kill this beer in front of everyone anyway. Fuck it, bro. We're going hard on Chad Zumach today, bro. He's a fucking faggot and a fucking N-word.
I'm a
whatever.
horrible person, just so you know.
Yeah. Hurry up. Go grab your drink, bitch. Hurry it up.
I'm gonna show you guys the best video in a second.
Yeah. Show me that video, but hurry up and go get your drink, bro. Ándale, mi amigo. Por favor.
This is actually a nice video.
Okay. This is what Chad Zumach stated to David. You literally are. Oh, well, hang on. I'm actually speak verbatim what he texted him because he can't speak English because Chad's a fucking moron. You literally an awful person. Do not contact me or ask me for favors again. I put up with emotional crying over everyone for way too long. Putting on blast when I did nothing to you is the last straw. No one likes your that you contact. Dan, did you get that?
No one likes you that you contact. Is that what it said?
No one likes your that you contact.
Is that
no
just bad,
one
bad
likes
English?
your that you contact?
So somebody in the Cold Sea says this, and this has been another thing of mine. I think Chad has some sort of, I don't know what you call it. I don't know what the politically correct is. It dyslexia?
Yeah, dyslexia. Yeah, whatever it is. Yeah.
Like he has some sort of learning disability. He can't fucking read a sentence to save his life. I mean, he stumbles on every fucking sentence that you send his way. So
Yeah.
I would not be surprised that he's dyslexic.
So
that last sentence is fucking gobbledygook. I don't even know what the fuck he's trying to say.
Yeah, let me read this again. You a person, do not come again. Favors again. I put up with your emotional crying or it's no payment on blast when I did nothing. Oh, okay, I get it. No one likes you. You're that you. No, he meant no one likes you that you contact. That's what he meant.
Oh, okay.
He said
so he's
you're
basically saying that anyone that Dave
is in talks with likes him.
Okay, so people just put up with him reaching out to them, and
Right.
so that's kind of a fucking mean thing to say.
Yeah, I mean it is. David, hang on, David. There you go. Chad literally just said to you, no one likes you who you talk to. Like, you know when you talk to Chow and I, no one likes you who you talk to or reach out to. He's saying that to you right now, bro.
I don't care. Like I couldn't care less. Like no. So I'm trying to help. I've been trying to help. Whatever. We're trying to give him advice, doing this and that. And I send him a lot of money all the time. Well, you're not going to get it anymore. So.
Hang on, Dan's got something. He's cooking up something.
Here's the thing I want to show you. This is this is a nice video.
Yeah, pull up this clip, bro.
Okay, so I've shown this to Chow before. So this is a nice thing. So my father, his second wife is from Honduras, right?
Hang on, we got David. Yeah, here we go.
Are you watching this?
Yeah, it's up, bro.
So my brother, my dad's second wife was from Honduras, and then like it would have been kind of like I guess my cousin, his nephew. So her brother got killed, right? My dad's second wife's brother, right? So my dad adopted his son when he was like 7 or 8 years old and brought him to Canada, right? Because he would be living in poverty in Honduras. So in this little soccer video, like now he's going to go to like Europe and be in a soccer camp, and maybe he has like an outshot. He's pretty good. Like he has an outside chance of being.
All right, show me this clip. Play it.
Hey, this is him scoring, fucking like 40 yards out. That's him right there. Can't even see it.
Okay, I'm taking that off.
Yeah. So what I'm trying to say is like this is the kind of thing that me and my family do, and then I got to hear this shit.
Someone said you're a weird dude, David.
I got to hear the shit from fucking Chad that like I'm a bad person or whatever. So No, you bought. Go fuck yourself. No, my dad adopted that kid. He's my fucking stepbrother. You fucking loser. You know, block that prick right away.
Oh, I got you. Hang on. How do I do that? Delete comment. There we go.
Yeah.
No bad comments. I'll delete them right now. So shut the fuck up, people.
So that's what you know. So I don't care. I'm an awful person. Like, go fuck yourself, Chad. And then, like I said, I didn't say any messages between me and him. I just said what I sent him. You know. So.
I know.
And he took the knee to Melton. So like it's like whatever, dude.
I mean, you have to though.
Did he have to really?
Yes, he did. Don't act like he didn't have to. What was he gonna do? No, that's it though.
Dan, what is he gonna do?
Hang on, I'm gonna argue with you two right here, and I want to have an honest conversation with you two right now. You both believe should he have gone to super tips? Yes or no?
No.
For his own situation, he should have. Yes, I don't like it. I think it's bad for his brand, but he's a desperate man. He's a man that can't pay his bills. So I think he had to bend the knee to fucking tongue Melton's balls for that reason. Are you going to disavow Chad? Like, are you ready to take that step?
Okay, yeah, win by 2. I disavow Chad 1,000%. Fuck him.
Why now do you say it? Why haven't you done it before? Like, is it because John is telling you to do it, or is it because
he blocked me and he's calling me an awful person? So what the fuck? What am I gonna do?
I mean, you gotta think about this though, dude. Hang on, you got David. Think about this logically.
I have a really mentally ill brother, and I've given this guy not that younger brother, another brother. And I've given him $1 million.
Not the soccer star, but another guy.
Yeah, another brother's 2 years younger than me. So like I give him $1 million chances. So I guess I'm that kind of person. But like now it's like go fuck yourself.
Right, but hang on. Before you just like shit on Chad, and here's my biggest thing because I never play any type of like devil's advocate in any of this shit. Honestly, at the end of the day, like,
you really don't.
I don't. Hey, what are you laughing at, bro? What's so funny?
I see you fuck around and play devil's advocate all the time.
Oh yeah, like what? Go ahead.
I don't know, just in general.
No, you want to say some shit? Say some shit. What's up?
You just like to screw around with people, especially when you're drunk.
Oh yeah. What do you think? What do you think I think about Chad? Then go ahead. No, you run the show. You run the show. What do you think I think about Chad?
For Chad from about a month ago.
I just think Chad is a damaged person, and I feel sorry for him. I'm still, even now, I'm not angry at him. I'm going to disavow him. I'm not going to ever give him a dime again. But it's sad.
So this is just to show what Chad. This is where Chad was a month ago. Chad was fucking all up in his. He was so awesome.
Shut the fuck up for a second, Dan. Hang on. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry, sir. Gareth Worm. Dr. Chow is not dishonest, and neither are I. You're a fucking faggot, fucking bitch. I'm not kidding, bro. You're a fucking bitch. And if you don't get the show and you think we're dishonest at this point, you should just go fucking end your life, bro. Joke, honestly. Don't do that because I know you're not going to do it because you're a bitch anyway. But yeah, enjoy the show, mate. Thank you for keep watching and, get the views up. Thanks, bud. Go ahead.
Oh, nailed it, dog. This was a fantastic show today. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. I'm coming hard as fuck with these #1 hits. I killed it. I'm the best podcaster out there right now. No one's better than me. Not one person. Rocco, you can suck a dick. I'm great. You're a follower. You're a bitch. I'm a great podcaster. No one's better. Not one person. I'm better than everybody. The problem is I don't want to team up with any of you fucks.
Yeah, right. Fucking faggot, bitch, fucking liar, motherfucking cunt.
I'm better than you. I don't need to team up with any of you faggots. That's what he said.
Yeah, is that
Melton,
right?
Anybody at Hackamania?
Oh, wait, hold on. Did you hear that?
Melton, anybody at Hackamania can suck a dick. You wish I was there. You wanted me there. I'm not coming there. Fuck you, nerds. Go smoke your cigarettes. Get your balls washed twice a year. I get it every weekend. On
by
stage
who?
And off.
Fucking fag. By who? I get my balls washed every week, and by who? You fucking faggot. The fuck, dog. All right,
You
weird
wish
flex.
you were me. You can't be me. I've overcome all adversity in life, and I'm still here. You gonna take me down, Dan? Bring it, bitch.
That was me.
Oh, you gonna take him down? You gonna like pin him down, bro? You gonna do something to
I
him?
would have pin him down, put my nuts in his
Oh,
mouth.
dude,
Rocco,
fucking
bring
Chad's a fag, bro.
Bring me
I'm trying to get
down.
that
You're gonna
vibe.
need an orange. You're gonna need a potato. You're gonna need Melton. You're gonna
Oh,
call. You
up the
can't do
ass?
it yourself, bitch. Go live by yourself for 2 hours and be entertaining as Rocco Burrow. You can't. You can't. You don't have it. You have to use a puppet. It's like going into a fight
Up
on
the ass,
steroids.
obviously.
You get it?
Dude, this guy is tweak. Hang on. You know, ATP, do you take this? I got rock a piss, Mike. Go ahead.
Dan, this is the worst aging clip of all time.
He went back on. This is 1 month old. 1 month.
It was like,
And
he's
he's
gone
like-
back on. You keep playing it, but he's gone back on everything.
You get it? You get it. Suck a dick. Suck a dick. I'm the best. No one better. I know you hate me. Oh, I know it. Bring it. I don't give a fuck. I don't want to hang out with you in real life. You're a fucking bore.
By the way, clip by Doom.
Quality show. I still didn't get to my other Rob Saul clip. Should I go into overtime? I have no incentive to go into overtime. All right, who's he calling?
Dare you, Rob?
How dare me? How dare you? This isn't. Hey, the inmates run the asylum on the show, and we do whatever the fuck we want to do. That's not how I operate. Toots.
Looks like Rob Saul's been watching a lot of the Z-Man. He's picking up on all my shit. Everyone's copying me. Everyone wants to be me. Dan from Nice Podcast Stupid wants to be me. Everyone's trying to be me. Rob Saul's trying to be. I'm the man. Woo! Trend Center, baby. Put on your Stussy shirt. I'm Ocean Pacific, baby. Oshbosh Kabosh.
The Tito's stash must have been really good this day, right? He just came out firing. I guess I want to be Chad. That's my cross to bear.
Is that right?
I haven't said that word in a long time. Oh my God, did you see that? He couldn't even say it. Chris, did you see it? Oh my God, Adam Bush, did you see that? Oh my God, what a fucking idiot. Oh my God, what a fucking idiot. Jenny Jingles, did you see he was
Jesus
The
Christ,
reason why
dude, this
people do
guy's
not
nuts.
clip Rob Saul. Holy shit, was that boring as fuck.
You're fucking fucked up, bro.
Rob, you're not good.
You're not good.
You're not good.
You're not
you
good.
should just quit.
Dude, you're garbage, bro. You're done.
Beautiful. Let's go home.
You
Back
should
when I was
read-
in the depths, the depths of alcoholism.
What's that, David?
What,
Dad
David?
just did a big rant on me on Twitter. If you want to read it.
Oh, go ahead. Yeah, you just did a rant.
We don't need to say that anymore. That's
He's like, I can finally say it now. It's publicly shitting on me for using super tips. I want everyone to know David Skarica is a raging lunatic who constantly bothers me. I was nice to him because I felt bad for him. He obviously is an insecure loser, desperately looking for friends. However, he's trashing me nonstop right now.
Oh, he just blocked me. Holy fuck, he just blocked.
On a podcast that no one watches. And then that and saying I'm a loser. Meanwhile, the dude won't leave me alone and would beg me to come out and hang out.
Holy
No
shit,
problem.
he is so in his
Going
field right
24
now.
sales and messages, he leaves me a day.
Oh, wait, David. Can you like spread? Go to your X on your computer and then showcase that, bro, real quick. I want to. Yeah. Hey, screenshot that. Screenshot that right now. Screenshot that.
Okay, I'll DM it to you right now.
Yeah, DM it to me real quick.
Yeah.
Let me read this shit. I'm gonna read this shit. Okay.
This is fucking insane.
Because he just blocked me, and he was, "Hey, I'm your boy, bro. We're boys, man. We're gonna be boys in the end, man." Whatever the fuck
just
you
wrote
say,
the
faggot,
longest
fucking
fucking-
motherfucking Ohio fag. Sorry, the Browns and the Cavaliers are garbage, but bro, whatever. All right, so we're gonna read this real quick. Everyone listening right now, this is Chad Zumach in his feels because
8
he
minutes
decided
ago. 8 minutes ago.
8 minutes ago, he decided that Dave right here says some things and or portray some things that weren't truly honest. And so he's going to take his take on this podcast that's happening right now. So Here we go, because he's a fucking bitch. Chad Zumach, the Z-Man, Mud Shark. I can finally say it now that he's publicly shitting on me for using super tips. I want everyone to know David, aka ATP, is a raging lunatic who constantly bothers me. I was nice to him because I felt bad for him. He's obviously an insecure loser, desperately looking for friends. However, he's trashing me nonstop right now on podcasts that no one watches, saying that I'm a loser. Meanwhile, the dude wouldn't leave me alone and would beg me to come out and hang out with him. I have no problem showing the 20 voicemails and messages he leaves me a day for the past year to prove my point.
A total lie, by the way. Like,
He paid me $150 last week to do a show just so he could dominate the conversation and show off unimpressive stuff while talking trash about Patrick Melton. When he said 10 times he wasn't going to talk shit about Patrick Melton. And you know what that tells me right there?
He's Melton's bitch.
He's Melton's bitch. Read this, and everyone here who can like cue in and read this real quick. Unimpressive stuff while talking trash about Patrick Melton. The only way you would say unimpressive stuff about Patrick Melton would mean that you're somewhat incohesive. Holy fuck, dude.
He's spreading his cheeks for Melton right now.
Did you just pick that up? Damn.
Cheeks are getting spread.
Dude, he's legitly, oh my God, whoa.
Dude, I've got, and I'm telling you,
oh my God,
I've got messages.
Yo, this guy, yo, this guy, yo, he just said that 8 minutes ago, yo, this guy legitly is, holy fuck. I haven't, okay, I'm gonna be honest right here. I did music back in the day as a young kid, right? Like 20, 21 years old, 19 years old, whatever. The only way I would ever see text like this, how I can perceive this as text, when you're trying to spread your cheeks for another artist, you're just like bending over backwards to like get them to work on your song or get them to produce a song or whatever. You know, you're just bending. This is like over
Justin
backward.
Bieber at a Diddy party right now.
Yeah,
like
yeah. You're just fucking just bending over backwards. So this dude is basically doing damage control right now, and you can take it here first on fucking Miramos with Dan. Nice podcast, stupid. Got it right this time. Fuck you, John, you fucking whore. I got it right, bitch. And David ATP. Chad is legitly doing damage control to Melton, stating, I'll read it right here, right now. Where is it? Unimpressive stuff while talking trash about Patrick Melton. When he said 10 times he wouldn't talk trash about Patrick Melton. Like, dude, Patrick Melton is trash. He is garbage. And you saying that like it's unimpressive stuff about it means that you're somewhat defending, you're somewhat blocking, you're somewhat deflecting about it. You don't want to talk about it. You want to know why? Because he's your pay daddy. He's your piggy bank. He's somebody who's resurrecting your fucking career
He's
right now.
on all fours squealing like a pig for Melton right now.
And Melton just came out, what was it, a day ago, stating that you're fucking, he's not going to be your help center anymore. He's not your fucking MacBook help, request. He's not Google Chrome. He's not in and going, hello there, how can I help you? He's not doing any of that goddamn shit with you, bro. You're fucking cooked. You're an old man who doesn't know the fuck you're doing. You need to shut the fuck up and listen to these people talk to you. And when you fucking like, what was it? He went saying, oh, I didn't do this, I didn't do that. Then shut the fuck up, dude. Don't lie about it. Basically, in the end of the day, what I'm saying is, Chad, because you know what? Even though we think you're fucking garbage now because you truly are, just stop lying, bro. Listen, that's the weirdest thing. Your mother beat you senseless. Yeah, shut up, ATP. I'm sorry, bro. I love you. ATP, don't. I'm sorry. I do love you, but let me say something real quick, okay? Wait. Let me say something. I'm sorry, dude. Just hang on a second, man. Just chill out. You got your ammo loaded up. Just hang on a second, bud. Chad, your stepfather beat you senselessly, like to the point where you were basically grounds for their coffee. Your mother never gave a fuck about you, or else she would have said something. Your brother was ran over by a car that your family probably drove. You know, maybe to alleviate tax issues. Who knows? You grew up as a teenager in a broken community, a broken home. You go on the road as a comedian finally. Bert Kreischer, takes you under his wing. You learn nothing from him. You're not successful. He blows up while you're still, backhanded. Jim Florentine takes you in, even though Jim Florentine's a fucking fool himself. And you still learn nothing from him. Then a washed up Nick Swartzen's, party boy or whatever the movie that was that he was in that one moment in time that blew the fuck up from, Happy Gilmore Studios. He takes you under his wing and you're doing something for once. You're doing theaters, not bars. You're doing theaters. That's something. You're not doing Aunt Sammy's fucking backyard fucking pavilion. You're doing theaters now.
Guys, I really don't care. Like,
be quiet for a second, David. I just got to finish this once. Dude, I'm just doing something. Dude, David, I'm going to fucking bitch slap you through the camera.
David, he's cooking. Let him cook.
Let me cook, baby. Let me cook. You're doing theaters now, bro. Even though Dave Swartzen's literally on a lifeline checking his pulse for alcohol withdrawal, you're cooking. And then suddenly it disappears. Your podcast career collapses because of your interest in supertips because you had some issues with your the VPN or whatever have you with people blocking your account. I forgot what it was. It's garbage either way. Either way, you sold yourself. And then with super tips, when you truly needed help, when you truly needed somebody to be there for you, Melton was there. The one man who put you on in not comedy, but he put you on a couple of shows. Don't deny it. He did. He put you on. And then he comes to your rescue again. And don't forget that he didn't do that before, because I remember following early on in your guys' resurrection career when he and Kevin first met, that he and you were talking left and right. You were there with him, buddy, on side. And that was true. That did happen. There are calls about it that Melton produced. That shit was there. And now you're back here again with Melton. And I wouldn't say it hurts to see, because as a fan, like I was a fan at that point watching that shit happen with you and the Melton calls. That's what they call them. Chad Zumach and the Melton calls. It was sad to see. But I understand it nowadays because of the super tips. But then when you go and just shit on the hand that feeds you, man, I don't understand why you wouldn't expect any other outcome. It's no longer cute. It's no longer funny. You are at ground zero. This is the Twin Towers collapsing on you.
This is the Challenger.
Yeah. Like, dude, you only have so many options now. You are truly like you've been cornered at this point. You got to stop fucking around with Melton. Apologize. I'm asking right now for a public apology towards Melton and his crew and help center for helping you out and taking their time out of their day to truly tell a fucking retard how to operate their super tip system. Just be a good man, be an honest man. Say, hey,
I would do that.
Go ahead. What?
I would do that. I would.
This is disaster. I just want to echo everything Little Mir said. This is disaster central. This is ground zero for the collapse of Chad Zumach. Like Chad Zumach, you can't walk this back.
What he says he's going to do is, like, he's written more stuff because Mir can tell you, like, I like to rant and send these funny voice messages. That's the way I am, right? So he's going to play them all and act like I'm a psycho or something.
Mert, you have the biggest salad Dan on the shelf. He'll kiss ass for 50 cents. Is that true?
No. I have no idea.
I don't know what the fuck that means.
Dick Fitzwell doesn't like me. No, you know what? Let me tell you about Dick Fitz. Dick Fitzwell is a Chad ball washer. He's carrying Chad's water right now.
He's going to play Fitzwell. I do these rant like and Mir can tell you, I do it to him and Chow all the time. Like I do this rant like, and it's like half joking around, right? Like these rant super.
I just want to can I just let me just interrupt just one sec, David. All due respect, Dick Fitzwell is on a mission from Chad right now. He is Chad's spy right now. He's probably In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if Dick Fitzwell is the one that's reporting all of this comments back to Chad. Dick Fitzwell, dude, come on, man. Like Dick Fitzwell sends Chad all the like pictures of me, stuff about my family. Dick Fitzwell has it out for me. And by the way, I unblocked you, Dick, so you can say whatever you want to me, buddy.
By the way, I didn't block Chad. I don't care. So if he wants to play all my and by the way, notice I didn't post anything that Chad wrote me. None of his.
None.
No. I just posted something that I sent to him. So whatever.
No, and look what he posted to you. So what the fuck does that tell you, David? Pour that bottle, baby, and tell me what that means to you.
I don't know. I really don't care. So.
I think you do care.
No, like getting involved in this universe is the worst fucking mistake I ever made in my life.
You lost a friend today, David, but you didn't lose him. He lost you.
Yeah, I know.
Chad lost you tonight.
What he's going to play in the show, and what these guys don't realize is in the real world, like what I do for stock trading or whatever, nobody cares about this. This is like stupid. It's something we're doing for like Mir has a real job too, and you have a real job, Dan. Like it's something we're kind of goofing around, having fun with.
It just restarts the next day, the next market trading day. It all
exactly.
hit the reset
I don't
button.
really care about this in the end.
But Chad can't hit the reset button because he can't wake up from this nightmare.
No, here's another thing. I mean, this is a nightmare. Honestly, you got to think about it. This is perfect. Why I think this is a nightmare.
By the way, go play them, and then Melton will do some stupid video. Oh, ATP is a or whatever. David.
No, I think you're wrong. I think Melton's going to join your side.
Yeah,
They say the enemy of my enemy is my friend, right?
Yeah.
They say that all the time. I think you and Melton, David, have more in relation than you think.
So I don't. One maybe I don't know. Whatever. So.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, this is my biggest thing. I know a guy from
And
Charles.
by the way, Chad, maybe he's being stupid because if Melton's really playing Chad, then I could reach out to Melton and be like, "Hey, dude, this is ridiculous. Let's I don't even care. Whatever. They're all losers."
You do care.
No, I don't at all.
Dude, the guy you say you don't care about is texting you right now. That means something. Dan, do you agree or disagree?
What who's texting who?
Chad texting David right now during this show.
It shows that Chad is thin-skinned. Why? So here's the thing. Chad loves to say. Let me just finish. Chad loves to say, Dan from Nice Podcast Stupid is a nobody. He sucks. Lil Mir is a nobody. He's nothing. David, is emotionally, stunted and needs my help. This person's not good. This person's not. But you are talking about him on a show to, a moderate-sized audience.
Yeah.
Probably better than when Chad was on the other day.
Better than zero, bitch.
Better than zero, bitch. And he is in his feels right now. It's Sunday night, and he's seething right now. He's tweeting out. He didn't have to say anything. He's tweeting out that he's ending his friendship with you, David, via tweet. That's something a 13-year-old girl would do, like on Instagram. Like, I'm breaking up with you, or you hurt my feelings. I'm not going to talk to Susie in homeroom tomorrow. Chad is a 13-year-old fucking bitch on Instagram right now in his feelings about something that we're talking about on a podcast to just a niche little audience. He's so fucking thin-skinned. He's listening to everything. He's probably via VPN right now watching the show.
He fucking blocked
Hi, Chad.
me.
How
he
are
blocked
you?
everyone, bro.
Yeah.
What's
blocked everybody? He's such a pussy, such a little pussy boy.
He's a fucking pussy, bro.
But go under Melton's little apron. Go under Melton's little apron, and Melton will protect you at night, Chad. Melton's your boy now. He's gonna look out. He's your
even
new
though he
dad.
doesn't acknowledge you.
Well, what's funny about it, Dan, is like, I recently did an interview with the guy who visited me from Barstool.
Yep.
And I when I was texting the guy to like, hey, come visit me in the Bahamas. We'll get some good content. Blah blah blah. And I said on the interview, I
We'll
said
get
like,
together, we'll have some laughs.
yeah, and I said like, well, I have a bit of an obsessive, addictive personality, like because I sent the guy a million texts, right? And I was just telling him like all the stuff about that we're gonna do in here, and I was joking around about it. So it's just like that's just the way I am, and whatever. It's not like a big deal. Like it's just like whatever. So like Chad's not gonna make me look bad. No one's gonna care.
If Chad was smart, he'd take the link right now. He'd get on and fucking defend
Yeah,
himself.
we could work it out, right?
Instead of setting, and it's so great, these like little passive aggressive tweets out to his audience. I want to state for the record that David hurt my feelings today. David, but like you are such a little pussy boy, Chad. Take the link. Come on with us. Talk to David to his face. Be a fucking man.
I know. And
Chad read my StreamYard message 19 minutes ago, so he definitely saw it. He knows it's there.
Oh, he knows it's there.
He won't do it though. It's okay, Chad. And I mean, I don't know. It's like, bro, I'm looking at it right now. Like you can see it. That's Chad Zumach, right? You see that scene right there?
Yep.
Yeah, it's honestly like a kind of sad thing to see because he's going to talk all the smack and then he blocks people on. He's just blocked me recently. He's just like, dude.
He says he's going to play your voicemails on his show. David, did you see that tweet?
Yo, what?
He said, I'm going to play them all on my show just to show you how crazy this fucking guy is. That's what Chad said.
That's what Chad's doing right now. That's what he's doing.
Oh, is he on his show right now?
No, but he replied to somebody who said, "Oh, so you're talking to David and Dan Mullen and all these other people." So yeah, he said he's going to play your voicemails for him. So whatever, Chad. I don't know.
I mean, does that make you money though? Hey, Chad, does that make you money? Attacking your fans who actually gave a fuck enough to pay you enough money?
Somebody who paid you $100 2 days ago.
Does that make you enough money, bitch? Instead of the fucking $2 you get for your fucking Neanderthalic followers that follow your garbage new beginnings, where the fuck that means, bro, because you've been dipped off from super tips, that you want to shit on somebody who gave you $100 to come on a show just to be, I guess, present and not be on your fucking phone and not be a fucking cuck the whole time?
He kind of owes it to you. I mean, he fucking didn't really earn the $150 the last time.
John says this to you, David. What did we learn here, ATP?
That these people are all fucking losers. And I'm gonna. By the way, I might go on John's show tomorrow morning. So,
Oh, there you go. John's a good man.
John's a good guy.
Yeah, I like John.
He's a really nice guy. And that's another thing too about this whole thing. Like forget what you think of people's shows. You talk to people. Like I can tell you, like I'm friends with John. Like I think he would consider me.
You sent him voicemails?
I sent him voicemails. I rant. Dude, I like to rant.
You give him show ideas?
Yeah.
You give any financial advice?
I like we argue because I like Steel Toe. I like Aaron. And he's like, John's like hates Aaron. So,
No. But let me get back to what I was saying, because I was cooking for a second before John decided to interrupt the fucking show with that.
John, log on, dude. I gave him the link. So
John's too busy doing his own thing, probably. What I'm saying is basically.
You Amir, by the way.
What's up?
John's a big Eagles fan too.
I know he is. Respect, bro. We're going all the way this year again, back-to-back Super Bowls. But anyway, what I'm saying is Chad legitly shits on a person, and I never got this because like if I didn't
actually, one thing I'll say about Kevin and respect him, because I've gone up, whatever. Kevin will never ever share your private information with, whatever with you, like on his podcast, because he respects you as a fan. He's giving you a lot of money. So like if you do that, it's just I don't know. It's just like, and like I said, it was a voice message I sent to him. I didn't send anything that Chad sent to me. I would never ever do that.
Right, but what I'm getting at is this, and this is what honestly Dan and ATP are talking about, and I want all the audience to witness this. ATP is one of your biggest donors, obviously. He just paid you $100 to come on a show. I paid him $50, but David paid the $100, to come on the show. That's bigger amount, obviously. to do something, and David's paid him before a certain amounts of money, whatnot, here and there and there. He's obviously a contributor to your financial security and your wealth and your living, I would say, security, right? Can anyone agree with that? You're paying him to survive and operate within his means.
Yeah. I guess.
And you ask him to do a basic show, right? Where there's no pressing. We don't even know about the super tip shit like Dan said about it. Like, we didn't know that. Like, Dan, I'm sorry. We really fooled the ball on that one, bro. Ashley Cummings just texted me. What the fuck she say? She said hi. Okay. I'm gonna say come on. All right. But like, Chad, one of your most potent people who actually truly pay you real money, who are consistent, just want an honest talk with you about their book, about what you're doing with your money, not money, but like, what you're doing with your life. Oh my God. Ashley Cummings says, I'm making money doing this ridiculous thing right now, so I will take it. What do you say about me, Lyle? Just finishing teaching.
I don't know, guys.
I don't know. Just
hey guys, I gotta bounce. I gotta do some stuff.
Me too. I want to go to bed soon. So
okay. All right. Well.
And you're flying out tomorrow, right, Mayor?
Yeah, I got. Hang on. Ashley Cummings just sent something else. Let me see real quick. Hang on, Dan. You might be stuck here longer, bro. You interviewed her, bro. You might be stuck for a little bit longer, bro. She says, wait, what? How much?
Was she a hooker?
This chick is she wants to get paid, man.
For what? Wait, she's right here. 200. Fuck what? This bitch is crazy. Anyway, I'm gonna say is this, bro. Ashley, hop on if you want. Hop on if you don't. I don't give a fuck, whore. Anyway, I love you, beer. But anyway, Chad, dude, ATP is a good guy. I don't know why you did that. It did him like that. Private. I mean, honestly, within.
Chad, before you do all that shit, I would love to talk to you, and we can like hammer it out, But if you want to just go off on me, it's like whatever, So I just think I see you making a bunch of bad mistakes, and I'm like annoyed about it. So that's all it is, So I'm not ripping them at all, So it's like
what?
It's just like. I don't know. If someone rips you that much, I just can't see crawling back to him like he's doing Melton. I just can't see.
I don't get that either, though. I'm like, dude, he just publicly said some shit on his show, and then it get clipped by Misery Loves Clips, right? Remember, you saw that?
Yeah.
And now you're already walking towards it again?
Yeah.
I don't get that, bro. I'm like, what I think what it is, David, is that he's made a astronomical error, and he has to.
And dude, I literally have like other like texts which I would never share, right? And I'm like, dude, Doug Stanhope's coming November 1st to Tampa. Let's fucking go. And he's like, let's do it. And this is like 4 days ago or something.
Right. He's trying to act like you're some fucking like tweaker hitting up 100% of the fucking time going, oh, where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Go hang out with me. It's like,
anyhow, man, it's just it's really sad. If he wants to do that shit, I don't care. And I'm eccentric. I do send crazy texts.
No, you're a good guy though. Like, I don't get this shit,
whatever.
dude.
I'm a little crazy. I admit it. So it's like whatever.
Everyone's crazy, baby.
I'm good crazy, So,
David,
yeah.
Everyone's good crazy, bro. Man, I don't know, bro. All I gotta say is this, man.
So I know what are you gonna do, And by the way, even Chad rips on me, I still won't hate him.
Yeah.
So I before we end the show though, David, because we're hitting 2 hours and 30 minutes, so it's getting kind of late. I do want your honest take on two things. Okay, I'm gonna ask you two questions. Okay, sir, that I have not asked you privately.
I'm killing it on the market, by the way. I'm like my trading is amazing right now. So
You got that money, baby. You got that money,
of course,
baby.
man, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I know. That's what I love about this guy, man. He don't give a fuck, bro. He got money for bitches all day. I hear all the stories about those Brazilian pussy, bro. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Colombians.
Yeah, Colombian. Yeah, my bad, man.
Hey, man, it's too bad you're running around it because they're coming Wednesday. So whatever.
Wednesday, baby. Pussy all Wednesday, baby. Pussy all Wednesday. But anyway, so I'm gonna ask you two questions, okay? And then we'll end the show after this because it is going kind of long. It went along by like an hour. All right. First off, how betrayed do you feel? And I want you to be honest here, okay? How betrayed do you feel as a fan watching Chad Zumach use Melton super tips while placating beforehand that he was saying, I'm out of the Melton business, fuck Melton, all this shit?
I personally actually don't feel betrayed. I just think it's pathetic because with all the shit that you guys are telling me to make up, no, I'm not gonna do that. With somebody who's ripped on me that bad over and over again, it's like I would not make up with them. So that'd be it, you know. So and he doesn't pay his taxes and he's a pedophile. So
he's a pedo, yeah.
He's totally pedo. I don't know if you saw that Win by Two was playing a clip where he wants to do this thing like to prevent Aaron from calling him a pedo, right? And I'm like, dude, there's literally, like, we played it on the show when Chad was on, a 3-minute clip of you talking about effing underage.
Hey, do you have that still?
You want to watch it again?
Yeah, let's play it right now for everyone watching. 44 people are watching. Let's play it right now. Who wants to watch Patrick Melton seem like a pedophile? Comment in the comment section right now. Who wants to see him be like a pedophile? Just say yeah. Let's see it. Everyone want that? Let's see. I want to see this right now.
Give me a second.
I want to see it. Not really. I've seen it. Yeah. The client host knows what's up, bro. Yeah.
So it's like.
Yeah. The client host is hip.
You got to do it because it's like, when you see it, it's just so.
It's so nasty, bro. It makes you cringe, bro. I stand with Doodle. Fuck you, Mickey. Suck. Actually, don't suck. Go plant a flower somewhere, bro. Get a planter.
And it's like my father, like I said, I've talked over and over again. My father's a judge and a prosecutor. And the worst criminals are always the pedophiles.
They are the worst pedophiles. And they're secretive. They're secretive.
Almost even worse than the murderers. Like, they're just disgusting, awful people. So,
dude, they're nuts. Play from the beginning, though. Play from the beginning, though. I want to watch this from the beginning all the way through.
This is it right here.
Actually, it's not animation.
So this is another guy who's covering it. I don't have the original video right now. So.
Okay.
That's what I'm starting.
And I'm just gonna play it.
You're a fucking uncommitted loser. You don't give a fuck about anything. And yet you pretend to be a victim about everything. Again, fuck your wife. Fuck your children. Fuck your children. Fuck your little brown mulatto children. Fuck them in their little asses.
So, Amir, with that first part,
yeah,
he's talking about Kevin Brendan's kids because he's got a.
No, I know that. Yeah.
Yeah, I hope they bleed walking around Neverland Ranch. You can't help having child porn if someone just sends you child porn. So when people piss me off from now on, I'm just going, here's some child porn. And I know now I'm going to get so much child porn in my mail. Fucking die.
Oh, no.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Joke's on you. I save it and jack to it. I save it and jack to it. I save it and jack to it. Is that illegal to say? That's not. I fuck kids.
Allegedly.
I dare you to be trapped in a fucking coal mine with a kid and not fuck it.
Oh, God.
My name is...
Oh, no.
Imagine what I think of my...
So this is like Aaron's, one of his kids.
This is horrible. This is actually kind of dark. What the fuck?
It's like, how...
I'm getting uncomfortable here.
No, it's like, I sent this to one of my friends who was a big O&A fan. He kind of knew a little bit who Melton was. And he was like, he's got 2 kids. He was like, dude,
I turned this off after 30 seconds. This guy is disgusting.
No, keep going. I got it.
My daddy Aaron when I'm older and see all of his videos.
No.
I can't wait until I'm 18 and come on Patrick's show and come at the same time as Patrick.
Jesus.
It will be glorious. Catch you losers on OnlyFans in 5 years. Hugs and kisses, boo.
I too can't wait until you are 18.
Or as cup holders. And she's singing like, dude, she's right.
Your daughter's got a cup holder too. I hate to tell you. Turn her upside down. Oh boy.
Stop talking about my precious children. Meet me outside. I'm not having fun at all.
Fuck your kids. And I mean literally. Like by the time I'm divorced, she'll be 18. She might spread for me. I'm not
That's
opposed to talking
horrible.
about fucking imhole. Not now. She's
This guy's
way,
sadistic.
way too tight. Anything
What?
goes.
What? I know it's gross, dude.
Hey, keep
Except
playing it.
taking little
Man.
Keep playing it.
And that smile? Oh my
No
god.
one's into your kid.
Disgusting
And by the
keto
way, if I was
smile.
gonna fuck children, I'd find hotter ones.
Hotter ones!
That. Bring me a hot 10-year-old. Andy,
10-year-olds, bitch!
I'm really feeling fight back. This person reached out to me and let me know of some turmoil.
Oh, but Chad,
that's
I'm the
been
psycho,
caused
right? And
by
you're working with this guy.
my program, apparently, for 3 children. I won't say their name. And good, but 3 children. Very.
That's Aaron's ex-wife, I guess. Like telling him, would you please stop talking about these kids? You know?
Keep
and he won't
playing.
fucking stop doing it, you know?
I gotta hear more.
Asking me to back off, please.
David, this is insane.
Look, Nick Ricada says he's not retarded.
Nick Ricada told me I could come on your grave. He told me I could come on your mother's grave.
Where are
No.
the kids? Where are your kids? Where are your children?
Why is the guy all about kids?
Well, like here's the thing. So one thing that Win by Two did, he did a thing it was a little clip recently where like
What do you do?
so he covered where like Aaron, calls him a pedo all the time, right?
Sure.
Right? For obvious
Wait, are we
reasons.
done watching this clip? Are you
Yeah,
good
that's
with
it. It's over. That's
All
the
right.
end of it. So and then Melton wants to do a thing where like get like a lawyer to tell like Aaron like you can't mention me and pedo and the same thing. But I was like telling Win by Two, I'm like, dude, you show that clip to any judge in the world, they're gonna be like, I think there's a pretty good reason people would think you're a pedophile.
I mean, yeah, I get it. I mean, like with the red bar thing, though, do you remember that? When he made fun of Sam Tripoli's kids for being retarded? Do you remember that?
So anyhow, yeah, I do remember that, and that he went to his house.
No, wait, hang on. You acted kind of weird there. What don't you like about that?
I just don't think you should. I think
No, let's be honest. Like, David, hey, hang on, David. I'm not being weird with you or whatever. I'm being as a friend here, comedy-wise. What do you think is like? I'm being honest with you here.
I don't know, just like chill. You have, dude. I don't even have girl. I'm a lifetime bachelor. Like you have kids.
I have a kid. I have a kid, so I can say this then, bro. What do you think is like the cutoff for making fun of kids?
I just think it's like children are innocent and like pure, and you shouldn't make fun of them.
Why?
And especially no sexual jokes.
Okay, sexual jokes. I get that. That's kind of. I don't agree with that though, man.
Well, you're
Ricky Gervais made jokes about that. Did you remember that one?
I don't know. I just don't think you should make sexual jokes about children. That's
why.
So we can like that's my feeling. So.
No. I think you can.
But I think the problem I have with Melton in that is that how many times are you doing this over and over? And then he's got this song where he talks like a 5-year-old.
That is true. I mean, there's hypothetical kids you can put in jokes, and there's real kids you talk about fucking and then raping.
Well, and the thing too, like pedophilia, it's like maybe Melton has never acted on it, but like the fact that he talks about it all the time, he must be thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like
I mean, his wife is like probably 110 pounds, and she's probably anorexic and doesn't want to
no,
fuck
she's
with
not.
him because
She's fat
he
and
doesn't pay the
gross. I've seen
bills.
pictures of her.
Have you seen his wife before?
You know, so
Have you seen his wife before?
yeah, she's gross.
Like, when did you see her?
I've just seen pictures, whatever.
Really?
And dude, I really don't care that much about it. It's just like I just think that like actually I gave John from 1x2 this analogy. I'm like, if I love macaroni and cheese, right? And I talk about how I love macaroni and cheese like every single day, people are gonna believe, oh, you love macaroni and cheese. Well, if you talk about that you want to have sex with children all the time, right? It's like
As a joke, aka joke.
But all the time, over and over again, people are going to
It gets a
probably
little weird. Yeah.
believe that you want to have sex with children. You know?
So I got a question for you now. Okay, you ready?
Crazy dude, you need to go to San Pedro Island and get the fuck out of my face. So
What the fuck you just say to me?
you need to fly to San Pedro Island. We both need to have fun. I got Colombians coming in. You're going to San Pedro Island. Chad is gonna like destroy me tomorrow with all my crazy voice messages.
You're not crazy, bro. You're not crazy, bro.
I'm just eccentric.
No,
and
no,
I-
But wait a minute, man. This is what you are. You got David. You need to embrace it right now. And everyone here in the chat and watching the show needs to understand that David needs to embrace this because he never had the opportunity to before. Okay, David, you are a fan of MLC podcast, correct?
I was, not anymore.
Yeah, you were, right? Yeah, you were, right? Cult C, Girthworm, Doom, all these faggots were all these fucking bitches and whores are all fans of the show at one
Doom
point.
is like a Melton troll, so
Yeah, Zumock Redemption Arc, Doom, you're actually kind of a fag, bro. You should go, dive
I think
in
Doom's
the
a woman.
deep water.
So.
All I'm saying is this, bro. You're truly a good man.
Dude, I don't really care. It's Chad wants to go off on me. I really don't care.
No, you need to listen to this though, bro. Listen, man. Stop talking. Just listen. You talk a lot because I know you do because you got good rhymes. You got good like financial advice. You know what you're doing. You know how you tell things to people. You're actually a good person. I love you. That's what David. That's why I fuck with you, bro. You hear me? You in? Yeah. Don't cancel out, bitch, because I'll take that offensively. Just listen to me, bro. I'm an idiot. I'm a young kid who's a moron. Just listen to a young moron for a second, okay? David, can you take 1 second to listen to young moron?
Yeah. Listen to you right now.
Okay, listen to young moron, okay? This is what I gotta say about David. Everyone here listening right now. David has been there through the trenches. I mean this honestly, bro. He's been there through the trenches.
I really don't care, dude. I'm gonna sleep well tonight. I'm not gonna care about fucking Chad. Like Chad Zumach is gonna explode. Blah blah blah. And by the way,
he's been there through the fucking trenches.
Hey Chad, by the way, dude, I got a bunch of fucking like I got all your texts saying KB's a piece of shit and stuff too, dude.
Wait, you do? Hey, show me that shit.
Too,
read it. Show me right now. Let's go. Let's read him right now. Fuck him because he's gonna fucking put that shit on you, bro. Let's read it right now. Fuck him, bro. Because he's trying to flip it back and go to KB, bro. He already tried to do the super tip shit. He's like, oh wait, KB, I didn't put that on the voices, man. My bad, man. I didn't do that. Here we go, man. Like I didn't do that, bro. What do you say about KB? Let's go, bro.
1 second, I'll do it right now.
Good.
I'm looking for this right now. Sorry. I'll find it.
No, you're good, man. Take your time, man.
I don't even watch Kevin. He's a dick and uses people. There you fucking go.
That's Chad Zumach.
It's Chad Zumach, and I could screenshot it and show it to you.
Screenshot and send it to me right now. Do it right now.
Yeah, I'm like, if he wants to play this game, I really don't want to get involved. In
No,
this
play that game. Play it right now, dude. He wants to say shit. Play that game. Send it to me right now. I'm gonna showcase this shit right now. Go ahead.
Uh-huh. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Send it. Let's go.
I am totally going to regret this in the morning.
I don't care, bro. Let's go, dude. Let's cook.
Let's have some fun. So
let's have some fucking fun.
I just sent it to you right now.
All right.
And by the way, the message I sent him before that, I said, dude, you're the only good guy in this shit verse. I said that to him. You know? Oh, no, you'll see at the top of it. It says, I don't even watch Kevin. He's a dick and uses people. So, yeah, whatever. He wants to do that, go after me.
There we go. Yeah, here we go. Oh, let's see. Anyone can see that?
And he says as a code.
Oh, hang on. Let's zoom it in. Let's get it. Let's get it worthy for the fan base. Maybe they can see it. Maybe they can't.
I would never do this, but if he's gonna like try to like make me look bad, it's like whatever, you know.
Maybe no one can read that, but you can see it's Chad Zumach, whatever you have right there. I don't even watch Kevin. He's a dick and uses people. From Chad Zumach, the Z-Man, 3 mud shark emojis, verified mark. Hey, Chad, you want to talk shit and shit on this show, shit on my friend who paid you $100 to come on and actually act like a fucking normal human being, at least for an hour? You couldn't do that. I paid you $50 too for that.
But actually, Mir, here's my the part of the problem of the whole universe.
Yeah.
Do you remember that like recent Kevin? He was calling Mammy, that Mammy woman.
Yeah. FK. Yeah, whatever.
And I'm like, these are your fans, and this is how you like talk about your fans and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm gonna say this right now to Kevin Brennan. Hey, Kevin, I know you're a fucking great person. Yeah, you know, I love you, buddy. You're a good man. You know, your brother is better, but you're a good second. But Chad Zumach is truly somebody you. I hope Kevin doesn't see this. Yeah, I hope Chad thinks this the same way. Chad is truly looking just for the best buck for his bang.
I agree.
He doesn't care about his fans. Oh my God, I don't know. There's nothing anymore. He doesn't care about you anymore. There's nothing. He doesn't care that you're Team Mud Shark or whatever. It doesn't matter. It's what can suffice his hunger for super tips or super money or whatever have you. It's whatever can get him to the next weekend. What can get him the next rent money? What can pay him the next cheeseburger at Arby's? You know, like, it doesn't matter anymore. He's truly lost the sense
I would
of,
like to help Chad out, but like he's not going to do it. He's just going to lash out on me. So whatever.
he's truly lost the sense of being like, and David, you can like talk, you can help me out with this. Chad is true. It's so sad to see because I remember watching back in 20.
Look, Mir, like I can't understand these people to a certain extent, and I'm not talking about anything with comedy or whatever. Is that because, like I told you, my father is like my best friend, right? So, and no, this is like the cheesy.
That's pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, and it's like if like you have no relationship with your mother or father, Melton's the same way. It's like, and you're like
fucked in life.
You're fucked in life, and you have no love in your life. I know it sounds cheesy again, but it's like
gay.
It sounds gay, but it is true. Which is like, it's like how the fuck do you like make it through life? It's just like, you know, like whenever I've made mistakes, and because I was
to
like,
discipline you.
Yeah. No, I fucked up a bunch of times, investments and stuff. And my dad was like, "Stop fucking doing." And my dad's old school, right? He's like, "You fuck, what the fuck are you doing?"
He's like, "Oy vey."
Yeah, and he's like, but my dad's a loving person at the same time. But it's like, but like you don't like if you don't have that shit in your life, I don't really understand how these people can like do it. You know, they're like really like, and Ray's the same way. By the way,
Ray's a piece of shit, bro. He's a fucking garbage other motherfucking human being too.
No, but Ray's got like same thing. Like
No,
issues
but
with
Ray's
family.
like that sweetheart who might rape you, but he doesn't. So you're like, oh, okay, he's kind of cool. But
I don't. But Ray's like kind of like I don't know. He's like I like Ray, so I get along with him.
because you haven't been raped by him yet, so he's kind of cool still.
You think that Ray? Who's gonna rape me?
I think Chad would rape you if you had the right amount of money.
Well, Melton wouldn't. I don't think Melton get a hard on. I think he's like asexual. Like he's too fat and like he can't.
Just tuned in. Who are these two disheveled Jewish men?
Are you Jewish, Chad? I'm Jewish, so like whatever.
I mean, am I?
That's a great comment. Who said that?
It was a name. A name asked if we're Jewish. Lahayim. I love money, and it doesn't matter that I'm not trying to get super tips like Chad is. You know, that's funny. Chad.
And he's getting so crazy, but like 40 people are watching our show.
That's because people need on. Here's the thing, though. You need to understand this about David. It doesn't matter who would be the best rapper in YouTube. Okay, hang on. Dr. Chow, you're on another level, bro. You're probably on DMT right now, bro, or on some like Indian high shit, mushrooms.
Got fucking like chicken pox. So.
He's probably fucking tweaked out on the soup. But anyway, what I'm saying is,
Chow thinks the Vikings are gonna win the Super Bowl.
yeah, Chow, you're on one, bro, right now. Good lord, yeah, everyone's saying good lord, Dr. Chow. Yeah, Dr. Chow was on one right now, bro. Everyone roast Dr. Chow in the chat so he knows he's a bitch.
It's like Chow. It's been fucking 60 years. The Vikings ain't.
Yeah, Dr. Chow stays. Dr. Chow doodle. Yeah. Dr. Chow, keep doodling, my boy.
By the way, Decline Host is my #1 fan, my only fan.
Great for money. All I'm gonna say is this, though. At the end of the day, what I'm gonna say is this: everyone here is a king. Everyone here.
Oh, Jesus Christ, dude.
No, you gotta listen to this, David. Okay, because you and I are both Jews, so we need to listen to this real quick.
You know, Wales is playing Canada in September.
Hang on, dude. Hang on. At the end of the day, Chad, I'm going to end the episode here with this because we're hanging almost 3 hours. Or Queen. Chow's here.
Oh, my God. It's the worst night of my life.
No. At the end of the day, everyone watching this is Chad Zumach is true. You got to stop and look at the fucking details. Okay, I'm fucking tired of it. I'm tired of fucking people looking around thinking, hey, Chad Zumach's okay. Hey, he's doing this. He's doing that. He's nothing like that. No. Look at it.
Issues, dude.
Stop, dude. Look at it. He's playing everybody. He's like the fucking Nazis. It's like 1932 all over again in the Birmingham Hall.
And I'm Jewish.
Heil Hitler, all that garbage. It's garbage. It means nothing. He's going to kill you all. What are those strawberries in your shirt, Mur? Dude, fuck off and listen and stop thinking on small, small, insignificant garbage.
My shirt is
think of the message. Think of the people. Think of what I'm telling you right now, you insignificant worm. What I'm saying is this.
I'm going to have a fucking bunch of voice messages.
From who? From who?
Chad's going to read them
out. Hey, David, cheers. Let's go.
Yeah, man, I'm drinking some champagne. You think I care? Like,
let's go. Come on, cheers. Let's go.
No, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you something right now. No.
Show me, baby.
Really
Show me. Show me. Show me. What are you gonna do? Oh.
I don't know if I should show you because these guys.
You should show me. Show me.
I'm gonna show you right now.
Show me right now.
Give me a second.
Show me, Daddy.
Okay, so I got this girl and her 2 friends coming to see me Wednesday.
Show me. Perfect.
Can you see it?
Yeah, it's perfect. Yeah, you're showing me.
Yeah. So do I really care about this shit? No.
Oh, hey, all you pussy, all you faggot bitches in the chat. Look at them. They're like, oh, getting gay. Can't wait to jerk off to this man. Wait a minute. Whoa. I'm like, hey, watch out, bro. 2 white guys can't get cute with each other without being gay. You know what? Hold up, hold on, sit back and relax.
Who said that?
Chair. WATP I saw a bulge. Was that with your own bulge, Coach Garrett? You fucking fag. I bet you fucking fuck with your kids. You fuck with, bro. All I'm saying is this: you're not.
Who are these people?
You're not gay, bro. David, you're not. David, I got a question for you. Have you ever? Actually, I'm gonna ask you a crazy quick question, David. I never asked you this before, bro. What is the most gayest moment you ever had with another male before? I'll be honest. Hang on. I'll be honest with you if you be honest with me. I'll be very honest.
I never had a gay moment.
Really? Never.
I'm the most heterosexual type A guy ever.
You never had like someone be gay towards you?
Oh no, actually, when I was younger, gay guys used to love me.
Give me the most gayest moment you had someone towards you, and I'll give you mine.
Oh, no, I have a really funny story. So I was like in the
go ahead.
shower at the YMCA in Canada when I lived there. And this old, disgusting, fat gay guy, he's like staring at me in the shower. And then I come out, and then he's like, hey, he's like, starts talking to me. And I'm like, he's like, do you go to, he's like 60 years old at the time. I'm like, maybe 25, you know? And he's like, do you go to strip clubs? I'm like, yeah, of course. Me and my buddies go to strip clubs. He's like, male ones? I'm like, no fucking way. I like women, right? And I'm telling you, he was staring at me the whole time in the shower. It was like creeping me out. It was like the most disgusting experience of my life. Like,
here, ask me, bro. Ask me, man.
So I have no interest in men.
Ask me, man.
Okay, Mir, are you gay?
So I'll give you my best gay experience. You ready?
Jesus Christ.
You got a lot of drink in that cup for you, boy.
Yeah, man. I guess I kind of want some more ice, but I'm just gonna step. Keep going.
Yeah. Step up and I want you to listen to this. So hurry up your drink, bro. Get up there and go get your drink, man. Before I say this.
And by the way, I'm like Patrick fucking Melton. I own my fucking house.
Yeah, you do, bitch. Yeah, you do. You own that shit. I'm about to get real gay right now.
Yeah, go on, man.
Hurry up, ATP. I want to get really gay with you right now.
Oh my god, this is a bad idea. But
It's not. It's a great idea. I'm about to get real gay with you. No. After I tell you this story, all right, you're gonna fucking crumble in your bed in the night, bro. You're gonna dream about it. All right. So, I'm a young buck, right? 22 years old, right? Hello?
Yeah.
Hey, cheers real quick before we continue.
Yeah, go on.
All right, so I'm a young buck. I get up in the art scene by on Tinder by a female. Apparently, a female hits me up. I'm like, oh, yo, bet, free pussy. So I slide through the art scene. I see her. She's 5'3", cute, small, tight. And I'm like, bet. So I'm like talking to her. She's not saying much. I don't really hear much. It's really loud because we're in like a very loud like art exhibit or whatever. It's like that weird like emo fucking like alternative shit. It's like boom, 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 whatever. I'm like, hey, this. And she's like, whatever. I'm like, okay, cool. We get outside, and I'm like, hey. And I'm like 22, 23. I'm like, I'm just trying to get pussy at this point, right? I'm not trying to like, grow a family. And I'm like, hey, you trying to go back to your crib? And she's like, yeah. Where are you trying to go? I was like, yo, maybe I thought about that for a second. Whether Your voice that deep. I was like, your crib. She's like, yeah. Let's go to my crib. I'm like, all right. So we go to her crib, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We go to her crib. We get there. I'm like chilling out, hanging out, sitting around, having some beers. You know what dudes do. And then I don't know. Should I tell the rest of the story now?
Keep going. Go. If you're going this far, what the fuck, man? I'm getting exposed as a psycho tomorrow. So what the fuck?
So I get deep in the crib, and I say, hey. Are you gay? And she says, no, I'm not gay. I'm like, okay, bet. So I assume she's a female at that point because she says she's not gay. But I kind of notice she's got the Adam's apple thing going, and she has that voice where it's not female, but it is.
I know.
You know about that?
Dude, I got a buddy in Argentina. He's from Switzerland. He's like really good looking guy. And all he does is hook up with chicks all the time. And then one day he's like, I'm ashamed of myself. And I'm like, what happened? Like this guy, if you saw this guy, he looks like a model, right? Like he's really good.
Sexy.
Yeah. And he's just like, oh, I think I fucked like a woman that had like a sex change,
That's hot.
It didn't feel right or whatever, and this and that. And then he said like, this is like the Instagram of the person. And then I played it, and the voice was like, ooh, like deep, like a man, like deeper than our voices.
Dude, I would come to that, bro.
And I was like, dude, how could you not know that was really a man? What's wrong with you?
No, but let me get deep with it though. So like this transgender fucking fag like sucked my cock off till I came in it, and then
it's just we're going down the toilet with this poor podcast.
No, bro. Like I felt love. It's weird. Like you never had a man make you come until you truly felt love, and that's weird to me. Hey,
no,
I'll say this for every straight person watching this show. You will not understand a true individual who understands what you feel about how you come until a man takes care of you. Because a female just thinks what you want. But a man only for a source. No. I'm not based.
That's a great fucking line.
So fucking no. Like a female thinks what a man wants, but a man knows what you want. And I'm not kidding you. The best head, the best butthole play, the best, I would say, purely innocent pleasure of just an individual to an individual. When you look in their eyes and you say, pleasure me, they look back at you and they say, yes. That is something that you can never, ever, like, lose. Like, David, tell me a point when you looked at somebody and said, pleasure me, and they said just yes to you back. You can't.
Yeah, I can. I've had
When?
many girls do that to me.
When?
Just like girls I dated and stuff. Dude.
Give me an example, bro.
Oh, I'm not giving you like examples of my sex life. Like, come on, man.
What? We're bros now, bro. I just gave you when I got fucked backwards by a faggot, and you can't tell me anything about you and your girl?
No, I just had girls say like, yeah, it was great. It was great, blah, blah, blah. And I had a great time, and I came and
go to bed and sleep. You know.
Do you think men? Now here, I got a question for you now. Okay.
But I have to say, like when it came to sex, like the porn stars I dated were like better than regular girls. Like,
Of course, they know how to work a man's dick properly.
but not only that, they're like more into it and then appreciate it, whatever. Like so.
Have you ever had like? I'm not gonna ask. You were never gay, right?
No, of course not.
Why?
I'm the most heterosexual man you ever meet in your life. Oh, I think we should end the show now and go to bed.
Why?
I
Together?
think it's getting like way too weird.
Should we go to bed together?
I think I'm about to be exposed as a psycho. So
yeah. Before we end the show, real quick.
Yeah. By a guy I've given fucking thousands of dollars to. Go fuck yourself.
Hang on, real quick. At the end of the day, wait. Jeff Closer says it better. What's wrong with rainbow love? Can we not just spread a little love?
I don't know, man. I just want to go to bed.
Okay.
It's 10 o'clock. This went way.
Okay, hang on. Before you go to bed, can you
Don's
kill your
a cool
drink?
guy. I like Don.
Can you kill your drink with me real quick?
Yeah, I'm gonna finish this and then go.
Ready? Let's go. Like a cheers. Ready?
Yeah.
Let's kill together. Here we go. Cheers.
Here's to the pathetic guy in the Bahamas looking for friends.
No. Wait. Oh, all right. Are you ready? Cheers to Chad Zumach losing his career.
Yeah, so. I don't know, man. It's sad, man. It's just sad. Oh, fuck. Yeah, so.
David, you look kind of hot.
Yeah.
I like your long hair, baby.
I don't know. Like, dude, this is like.
David, wait, before you hang up, I have a quick question. If I was gay and you were gay, what would you do to me? If I came up to you and said,
I'm
hey,
not gay, dude, so I'm not even talking about that shit. So, you know.
I would fuck you so hard right now, bro. I would bend you over.
I got pretty cool hair. You got to admit my hair
in your
is cool.
bathtub.
So.
Bahamas. David, David, hang on.
The chicks dig the long hair, just so you know. So.
I dig it too. I'll pull on it.
Mir, you're crazy, dude.
Well, I can't just be funny.
You're crazy
gay.
like a fool. You know that song?
Can I not be gay? I do know that song.
That it's
Frank Zappa.
No, that's it's like that disco band. Yeah,
I got warts all over my tongue, bro. Is that from her AIDS or?
You fucking H. What, you got fucking like herpes? No, Chad's got
Happy Pride Month, dude. I'm not kidding. Like David, I legitimately think you would seduce me. Like I would get to the Bahamas. Because
I'm not
so
into dudes, man. Like
no. It's not like you would do it on purpose.
This is dumbest
you and I would just like connect on football.
Well, actually, that's where you and Chow got to come down here. Chow needs to forget about his family for like a week or two. To say, hey, his wife, take care of the kids, and you guys need to come to the Bahamas. You can see I got my big screen TV back here, and we need us to watch fucking football for like 2 weeks. You know,
he would cook you a steak.
I do cook a steak. I was
hey,
doing
David,
steak.
I got a question for you. Ready? Let's see if you know this is a cook. What's my favorite?
I guess I'm a psycho. Whatever.
No. What's my favorite type of steak? What's my favorite type of cut of meat?
I don't know. I think you're a T-bone guy.
How'd you know that, dude? How'd you?
I have a great Melton impression, but I don't want to do it because it's too late.
Do it. No, let's do it. Come on, one more. Come on. We got 30 people watching. Come on, let's do it.
We got 30 people watching. Oh, I'll do it then. Fucking.
All right.
I'll be right back. This will be fun.
All right.
Right now.
Yeah, David's doing. Everyone, get ready. David Melton.
Right fucking now, man. We get the fucking pillow and the t-shirt. Ugh. Okay, we got it. Hey!
Hey, Melton, I'm a child.
Hey,
Oh
what's
my
going
God.
on, Sal? I gotta tell you something. Addicted to profit. You can't make a mistake. And here, when I get a steak, you know what I do? You talk about the cut you like.
Yes, you do.
You know what I do? I don't order the T-bone. I don't get the the strip. I don't get any of that. I get the whole fucking cow.
Why is that?
Because it will last me like just a day. And then you get like 5 bottles of 2-liter Coke and you eat the cow the whole day. And it's like, it's good for you.
But the children are hungry.
I got no children. I can't even see my dick. You know?
Will you take us home together?
Well, I gotta tell you something too. I don't pay my taxes, and I don't know. These guys.
I want to go home with you. You seem nice. I want to go home with you. Mama said I should always take your hand because someone is nice. You seem like a good person.
Oh, Jesus, Chow. You know, anyhow.
Mama said I should always go home with someone nice.
Don't you want to sleep on my hunchback? You just like climb on my hunchback and you can sleep right on it.
What does that mean?
You know, sleep on it. It's a place for you to sleep. You know?
I'm only 6. What does that mean to you?
I write songs about 5-year-olds having sex with 6-year-olds because it's funny, but it doesn't mean I'm a pedophile or anything.
Does that mean I'm a pedophile?
Maybe. You know?
What if I like you?
And you cease and desist. You know? And then, and then super tips.
Super tips!
I'm using voices, everyone, without their permission, but it's still totally legal. And also, we were like looking at all Aaron's, like things in his account, and then like, oh, but that's not illegal too. You know, it's just like we can do whatever we want. You know, and I'm disgusting, and I'm fat, and I live in a basement, and I don't own my house, and it's just like whatever. And then addicted to
I want you to take advantage of me, senpai.
You know, and Aaron's kids better watch out.
I truly think you can teach me a thing or two.
I don't know, man. It's just like I one thing I got to tell you, and I talk with this stupid slur, and I'm fat, and I'm gross, but I make fun of other fat people, by the way.
Maybe I can take you behind the scenes.
They can't wipe their asses, and I fucking do videos on them, even though I'm disgusting myself.
I will make you one of us. You are a good person and you mean well.
I don't know. Red Bar destroyed me, and I went off the internet for 2 years, and then I just attack people all the time because I'm a loser.
Maybe if we make love.
Oh, fuck, that's enough, man. Fucking idiot. So.
Clip that.
That was fun. Oh, Jesus. I'm going to regret this in the morning. This is like, you know, Ronnie Dangerfield had a great joke about, like, you know, having a one-night stand with a woman. And she was, you know, like,
I go ahead, what?
No. Ronnie Dangerfield, one of his jokes was like, his sex with a woman and then one night stand kind of thing.
Yeah.
And the woman said, he asked the girl, you know, do you hate yourself in the morning? And then she said, no, I hate myself now.
I mean,
That's the way I feel about this podcast.
I mean, dude, like kids are good and shit like that. We're just joking about, children being like pedophiles or whatever.
No, I just,
Well, like, no, like, but at the end of the day, like, Chad is a tweak. He fucked up. Dan is a good man.
oh,
Dan,
fucking, like, dude, I don't even care. He's like, if he's going to play my voice messages and act like I'm a psycho, I'm like, I do that to you. I do that to Mir. I do that to everybody. I'm just a weird guy. I like to rant. It's like, do it, man. I don't care.
Yeah.
In the end, Chad, I actually feel sorry for you. So.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, shit.
Mir, you need to go to bed, man. So
I know, dude. That was fun. Like, I had a great time. Fuck. Jesus Christ, I'm fucked up. I had a great time with you, David, like pretending to be like sexual partners. That was awesome.
Yeah, that was great.
Or like maybe, bro. Wait, would you fuck me?
No, dude. I am.
Why not? Hey, wait. If I'm a female, why'd you not fuck me?
Well, if you're a female, that's a different thing.
What about me? Like, would you fuck?
Hey, by the
Oh,
way,
female.
because you're going to be in San Pedro Island like all week, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you come back, these Colombian girls are still going to be here. So I'll bring them on screen, man.
I got a girl and kid, bro. I can't. What?
No, on the show. I'll just bring them on, like, just they can hang out, like,
Oh, I got you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bring 'em out.
So
Maybe
people
they
know,
can
like,
get
I'm
busy.
not Melton Carl. I'm not with disgusting women. So
Who's Carl with?
his disgusting old wife.
Oh, I got you.
Remember, I
Okay.
showed that.
Does Chad know Patreon is going to monitor his show closer than usual now? He's not gonna fool them with a fake dude. Numero Una Josh Denny fan. You legit hang on before anyone answers this fucking retard's question, bro. Did you just hop into the goddamn show? Did you just fucking post that retarded comment now? Like, dude, we're 3 hours deep. We just did a sex scene together. We just covered Chad Zumach. We just did this. We just did that. We legitly have been here for 3 fucking hours covering Chad Zumach, doing sex scenes, doing anything to get our fucking tits in a fucking row. And you want to come in here at the end of the goddamn show saying, does Chad know Patreon's going to monitor his show closer than usual now? He's not going to fool them when they fake a rebrand. Shut the fuck up, dude. It's fucking garbage. You're an idiot. Shut up. Go watch another show. Go watch another geriatric motherfucker who's going to repeat themselves the whole entire fucking show, bro. If not, fucking replay this shit and continue on with your comment. Till then, fuck off. I'm done with this garbage. A full start. Thank you.
Exactly.
A fool.
Exactly.
A fool. Wait, a fool's rant. Yo, what?
I don't know, man. I don't care.
What? This dude just said a fool's rant. You want to come on the show, bro?
Who's this?
Numero uno. Denny fan?
I don't know who that guy is. I don't know. He's one of those loser fans.
No. Hey, bro. Bro. Send your shit. Hop on the show. Let's talk. If you send me your shit. What?
I don't even know what we're doing at this point.
No. This guy, too reactive. I'm not too reactive. I'm just trying to talk to you, man. I'm just trying to be a good person. A fool's rant. It's not a fool's rant, bro. You're just a retard. You just plugged in like fucking 3 hours too late. I mean, I don't know what you're plugging in at this point, but you didn't know what it was beforehand. That's what I'm saying, David. Like, who plugs in at this point? But it's okay, though. Danny can laugh all he wants and says this is amazing, but he's a fucking bitch. And Danny, or Denny, fan, whatever your real name is, fool's rant, that's harsh. That is harsh. That hurt my feelings, bro. I don't know. David, what's your take on someone calling this a fool's rant?
Dude, we need to go to bed, man. I want to sleep. So fuck this shit, man. You need to go you gotta go to San Pedro Island. Like, I'm gonna be exposed or whatever tomorrow.
Dude.
Actually,
Maybe I'll be on MLC because like maybe I'll have some stupid fight with Chad on it.
Hang on, real quick.
I don't know. Whatever.
Real quick. I got one more question for you. Okay. Imagine I'm a female, and you're at a
Why
bar.
are you doing this? You're so. Maybe you're secretly gay, dude. What's wrong with you?
I'm not gay. Just humor me. Okay.
Ah, Jesus Christ.
No, just be honest. Just be honest. So you're at a bar, right? You're successful.
Fuck yeah. Okay.
I pull up to you.
Yeah.
We're playing pool. I go, and I get.
Jesus, I like your little girl voice though. It's kind of funny.
All right, I'm gonna end the show here because I'm fucked up, and I'm gonna start getting.
Let's go. I want to go to bed, man. I'm not even. This is stupid.
All right, I'm gonna end this. All right, everyone, hang on.
Have a great time.
Wait, David. David, you got it. David, give it. Hang on. At the end of the day, David, before you end the show, give everyone an honest take on what you took from Chad today. Go ahead.
I just think, I feel sorry for him. He's on a downward spiral right now. He's gonna lash out and do this shit. And like I said, the measures I paid, I didn't show. Okay, I did say the other stuff afterwards, right? But
yeah.
I was just sending you what I told him, and I gave him advice. I was like, "What are you doing? Getting in bed with Melton after all the shit he's talked about you?" So I don't know. It's just whatever. It's whatever. I don't give a shit.
All right, you want my turn?
I own my house. I have a mortgage. These guys are fucking losers, and that's really what it is in the end.
Who are losers?
Melton, Chad, they're losers. I'm sorry.
All right, and Carl,
they're all losers. I showed that clip. Carl, oh, my wife doesn't want to go to the Dolphins game. What the fuck? You pay the bills, dude. You should tell her what to do. And she's ugly, gross, and old.
Yeah. All right. Well. Anyway.
Strawberries all over the fuck yourself. What's wrong with you?
Dude, I'm a fag. What do you want?
Okay, have fun in Texas, and we'll see what happens.
I really want to fuck you right now.
Oh, shut up, Chad.
What's your asshole feel like?
No, man. I'm not into that shit.
Why? Have you ever had a guy approach you?
Yes, I'm telling you, man. Especially when I was younger, in my 20s.
Yeah.
Gay men love me. I'm just telling you, they would always hit on me.
What's the worst hit on you've had?
That guy, I told you that story earlier. I was
Tell you.
At the Y, and the guy was like, "So you go to strip clubs?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Male ones?" I'm like, "No." And he was staring at me the whole time in the shower. It's an old, disgusting man. And I was like, "I got to get out of here. This is gross." It's
I one time was at a YMCA, and I remember this vibrantly.
You love telling crazy stories, man.
I was probably 15 years old.
I was probably 25 when that happened. So.
Well, maybe it was you.
Okay, go on.
I was 15. I remember this. I came from the pool into the locker room. And I've never told a soul this. I came in before my friends did. I think it was my friend's birthday or something like that. But I came in first because I kind of want to cool down first, get dry. I was in my locker grabbing my stuff, and I saw a man, older man, naked, obviously. You know how they are. And he undressed in front of me. So I saw balls, dick, and everything else in between. And it truly did something to me. Then I remember. Yeah, that's the story.
It's a terrible story, man.
Look at all you fucking faggots in here. This is what I'm talking about. Everyone's a pedophile. I love it. Everyone here wanted to hear a fucking pedophilic story. David did. The Klein host did.
I fucking love that shit.
You love that shit?
No, they love it. I'm saying.
Everyone loved it. Like, look at Dr. Chow, Decline Host. Everyone loves it. Everyone here listening to this episode right now wanted it to be being molested as a child. Me being fucking bent over like a fucking piece of fucking steak, me, and fucking being raped. You know what happened? It didn't happen. You know what? The old man was responsible.
I'm out, man. I'm out.
He took care of me. The old man took care of me.
I'm out.
He took care of me. He took care of me and told me, you know what? Maybe you are not going to just be not raped, but be acknowledged as someone who is like not like, you know how young people kind of like tweak out in the locker room and all that shit, you know, fuck that. I was a young man who didn't tweak out. So I think that old man wanted to let me know, hey, we respect you for not like being weird around us, being naked around you. And I respect that. And so I became part of that. And that's what I think happened at that point in time. I didn't get visually raped. Instead, I got accepted as part of the community of men who are willing to expose themselves, not to children, but to the system, but to everyday people. And I got accepted, bro. I'm not kidding. Like everyone thinks I'm joking. I'm not. I never walk in there now feeling uncomfortable. I feel accepted. And yeah, see, Dr. said I knew it would end with a happy ending. It did. I wasn't raped. I was accepted. And there's a difference. You can't be raped when you're accepted. And you need to remember that. So what I'm saying is, no matter where you're at, Chad Zumach, take a note from me as a young boy at 15 years old. Did I sit there and get raped by my people around me? Or did I become accepted and grow with them? No, you decided to disavow the people around you and shit on them while they tried to accept you. And there's a difference. I, as a young man in the locker room amongst men, and I tell you, they're men. I've seen it. I've lived it. They're men. Like, you can tell when a man's a man. All I'm saying is this. I remember, and I know all of you do watching this who are men. As little boys walking in there. You've had those moments, even when your dad was out of the picture, when you were scared, when you truly felt lost, when you truly felt emotionally not unaware, but unattainable. That people around you didn't care about what you felt. didn't care about how you feel, how you like, it's weird how I say it. It's not everyone cry on stream. It's just like, dude, you know it as a male, and everyone can sit here and lie to me, but they know. You have that presence when you're just like so insecure, you don't know what to do. You're like holding your shorts over your cock. You're like, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? But when you truly are just able to just relax and never care anymore, that is a feeling you need to learn as a man, that you will learn. And that is a father figure like skill that will be taught to you by your father, that Chad Zumach will never learn, because Chad Zumach's father is dead and his stepfather beat the living shit out of him because he didn't get the coffee right. So Chad Zumach is a fucking fag and will never do anything remotely guarding anything what a man would do. So Chad Zumach, you're a faggot. You're garbage. Good luck, buddy. Gesundheit. I don't know what to tell you, bud. Other than that, are those wise words for everyone watching? I hope so. Thank you. Don't get raped in the locker room like I did. Old men are good people too. Ask David Sakura. He's a good guy. But thanks for watching, guys. Enjoy this episode and tune in to the next one. Bye-bye.